Uh, oh, I forgot that Skype does that. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
The little. Can you hear me, Chris?
Yes, I can.
Oh, that's great. So yeah. I'll connect my video in a second, but
Yeah, that's fine.
this way I can, like, if you need to tell them something, because they can still hear me because I'm still connected to Roll20 in that sense. Yeah. Deirdre, can you hear us? Me and Jensen? I'm gonna take that as a no. I think Deirdre's having the same issue.
Well, she's not feeling too well apparently either.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, she is sick. You can definitely tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, sure, totally. I can't. I can't see anything. Well, this is good. Let's see. All right, this will be a no video stream. Good. Talk. All right. Just be the map. You know, I figured I'd have to stream for the Skype session. I'll probably have to do it. You know what? This will be a good dry run. Let's actually try and stream on my gaming computer.
Yeah. So right now Jensen is trying to reconnect to his account because he could not remember the password. So. Okay, alright, I guess I won't be able to turn that on until I leave video here. Alright, so Jensen, you get to play 3 characters tonight.
3 characters tonight.
Oh, no reaction, huh?
Just dumping it all on him.
What?
Sounds like a great idea.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, I said, so Jensen, guess what? You get to play 3 characters tonight. You get to play Deirdre as well. He said he's down. It's like we're just all gonna let you play our characters, and we're just gonna watch.
Sounds like a great idea.
In Skype, can I hide the left-hand bar?
The left-hand bar, maybe.
Like where it says like all your contacts and shit.
In the actual video and stuff like that, there's a little like 3 dotted line that looks like a menu button. It says hide contacts. If you highlight over it, click that. It just does the video.
Oh damn! Nice. Thanks.
I totally just found that out like 10 seconds ago. So
good. Proud of you.
Oh, I actually did not know that. That's actually pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah, especially when we're gonna have 8 million people in Skype.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's not bad for me because it's mostly just white boxes for my contacts because it's literally like I don't ever use Skype, so it's just you guys.
Right.
And my sister. That's it.
How convenient.
Well, I never use Skype. Like the last time I used Skype was when we last used Skype. So.
Yeah. We use it all the time, so.
I feel bad for you, Corey, because you're just listening to a one-sided conversation. It's like trying to follow a conversation of someone on the phone. You're just like, what is he talking about? He's probably muted me at this point.
Man, I need more monitors.
Don't we all?
I have 4 and I'm running out of space.
I just want 60 monitors around my room just to...
Yeah, it's one of those it's one of those futuristic ones where they're just like in a ball. It's like an eggshell made out of monitors, and it just opens up like a door, and you just crawl into it, sit in your chair, and just close it behind you. And you can just spin your chair all the way around.
I'm literally using 4 monitors, and I have almost no space.
Have you guys ever played Mass Effect? The second one?
No, none.
No? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, well, in Mass Effect 2, there's a character called the Collector, and he sits in a room that is just space, and they're like screens, so like he can display anything he wants on it, and it's got holographic. It's cool.
Oh.
You should really play Mass Effect if you like RPG first-person shooters.
Mass Effect's fun.
Yeah. So.
My favorite franchise in gaming.
They kind of dropped the ball with Andromeda, but you know
It was alright.
It was still
alright.
fun. It was a good
Yeah,
game. It just wasn't a good Mass Effect game.
It wasn't Mass Effect the way we know it, basically.
Yeah. All right. So let me disable my voice and video in Roll20. There we go.
It does not fit on the screen in a good way.
Well, the great thing is now I don't have to use my second monitor, so I can actually. Why is my video not connecting on Skype? I'm confused. Do I have to like set it up or something?
I think it's because it's in use.
It's in use on Roll20. You'll have to reload Roll20.
Oh, okay.
So it takes effect.
That is totally fine with me. But no, like I don't have to use my second monitor because I don't have to have all the Mystic class bullshit pulled up anymore. So I can put you guys on my second monitor, which means I'm going to be looking this way a lot. Or well, I guess that doesn't help because you guys can't see.
Yeah,
me.
we see a blue background. All right, there you
so
go.
So it means I'm going to be looking this way a lot
Nice.
because I'm going to be looking at you guys. So, well, actually, let's do this.
This is me. I want to point out, and unfortunately people, like, for the VOD and on the stream won't be able to see this, but this shirt is unlucky.
Why?
I've worn this shirt every
Yep.
time, and, like, I've either died, or something's gone wrong, or Roll20 fucks up on me.
Uh-huh.
Why are you wearing it then?
Well, I thought it would be fine. I was wrong.
So, can you see me? I don't have a preview window.
No.
No, we can't see you.
No,
You have to, have you refreshed in Roll20?
Reconnected.
Okay, you have to refresh.
Refresh completely.
Yeah, and then you can turn the webcam on as one of the blue buttons down at the bottom in Skype. So, I do not like the fact that I don't get a blue bar when I'm talking, so I can't tell if you guys can hear me or not.
We get your blue bar.
I see it.
Well, I can see your guys's, but I don't get one when I'm talking.
Oh.
So
I don't get my own, right.
that's one thing I do like about Roll20 is like I know whether I'm muted or not. I guess you guys will be able to tell.
Hilariously, your blue bar is still active even if you mute yourself, apparently. Oh wait, never mind. I guess it was just persistent.
Yeah, it persists for a little bit and then it goes away.
Yeah, that's just the headset feature. I can actually turn that off, but I'd have to hook my headset up to the computer and fiddle with the settings.
Make the pop-up windows all four of us?
All right.
I don't know. Wait, you can't see yourself?
When if you minimize it, it gives you a pop-up window of all of us?
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, that little thing. No,
it just switches to whoever is talking.
right. Whoever is active at that moment.
Correct.
Kind of helps for you.
It's meant to be there for someone who only has
On screen.
one screen. But because of the it actually works pretty well. Like any small sound will switch it. But it only goes with the highest level sound. So if like someone's dog is barking in the background and like Chris was talking, it'll stay on Chris. It won't switch to the random person whose dog is barking in the background. So, but it also sucks because I'm really loud, so it'll switch to me a lot when I'm laughing and stuff like that. So, unless you like turn down my volume a lot.
Okay, so just a couple of forewarnings before you get started.
Okay, we all die.
Everyone knows what Deirdre's spells are, so I'm going to let you guys control her in combat. Albeit I will be moving her and like keeping track of all of her stuff, like her spell slots and stuff. So
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna switch to the good camera because I can actually use that with Skype.
Let me just pull
so
the
you
old...
guys can actually poll your like results, what you guys want her to do, kind of together. Kind of sucks that she was sick today, but I understand not being at your best. But we do need to finish the session today in order to play.
Right, yeah.
When is that again? When are we?
Sunday at 2,
Saturday?
but we're gonna
Or
have
Sunday?
technical
Sunday at
difficulty
1 o'clock.
checks at 1.
And we're doing that.
1 o'clock on December 3rd. So
December
this
3rd,
coming
This
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, so like in like 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we were skipping a week or if what we were doing there.
No.
So that works even better for me. Okay, so that's perfect. I'll have my camera. Wait, my camera's still running. That doesn't make any sense. My camera's unplugged.
No, it's not. You unplugged the wrong thing. That's not how life works.
There we go. Okay. Oh shit, that was good. Apparently, I unplugged my keyboard because they're right next to each other.
Well done.
Well, you can see how often I fiddle with my stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, keyboard. I'll replug you in. Not that I'm going to use you tonight, but
On December 3rd, after the session, I will give you invites to the new game. And that's where we will have all of our new session stuff talked about there. So we'll get all that set up after the session.
Shit. Well, I hope I didn't
On
break
Sunday.
the other camera.
I'll be giving you guys a week and a half before we make characters. So December 13th will be character creation.
Little
And
better
then we'll
quality.
start again on the very first Wednesday of January.
Yeah, we have to use Skype from now on. I'm sorry. I like the fact that I can use my real camera. Like I paid $200 for this camera, so I want to use it. Other
Fair.
than the 3 weeks that I used it, and then Roll20 said no, you're not allowed to use it. Now do I actually have to install the driver my Joshua to get it to get the zoom in feature that the camera has, or is there
Probably.
something? Damn it. Annoying.
I mean, I have the software installed and I have a lot of control, so I'm going to assume yes.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Maybe I'll think about that. If we decide to do Skype specifically.
It's super quick.
Windows is
no,
pretty good about just installing the driver when you plug it in.
No. Like the driver's installed, but there's actually like a software control
Yeah.
panel download that you can do for this particular camera because it's actually a streaming camera.
What's it called? The Logitech
Pro,
gaming software.
whatever.
It's on stream
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so-
got like a tank version. I have like a cheap Logitech.
Oh, am I supposed to be on your stream? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So there's like brightness, contrast, saturation. I always go in advanced and I mess with these settings.
Yeah.
5600 is a really good sweet spot for like natural light. Like
So-
I think I look fantastic
so
in Skype.
you can make the viewport smaller. I just want it to be where
Oh,
like
yeah,
you can
yeah.
just see my head, like because there's so much extra space up here. I guess I can raise my arms now.
and
No, those are not, those are not. I am not sweating right now. Those are old sweat stains because
Sure.
it's an old shirt.
but yeah,
no,
you won't be able to preview your camera if it's already in use. So
So I do want to get a lot of the Skype issues out of the way early on Sunday.
I'm not doing
So I would like you guys to be at least 30 minutes early if you can be. If you
I'm gonna
can't
be an
that's
hour
fine.
early because I'm the problem child.
Yeah, so-
I will be there like by 10 o'clock, so I'll be up early,
Okay.
putting
Okay.
final preparations together. So I'll be on Skype and everything. So
Okay. So if we have any random questions that we need asked before 1 o'clock,
you
that
you can ask me on Skype. Yes.
okay. If I can figure out how to do that, because I don't really know how to use Skype, but apparently I do because I have so much information about it. But
Other than that, I think we're ready to go. Let's see how this goes.
Oh,
Yes.
right. And I guess just for everyone's information, Chris was telling me before you guys were in the call that I am not the only one experiencing this. Someone 1 day ago was having the exact problem. Exact same
Okay.
problem. So,
now one thing I will say I need to ask. Do you know if Skype still has that weird issue that it used to always have, where after so long the call drops and we all have to reconnect?
hope not.
No,
Yeah,
because
because that's really gonna screw with him. So
I have been in
Okay.
calls for 8 hours and they have not dropped.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a really old problem.
That's an old problem. Yeah.
I know. I was just wondering. Well, like I said, I haven't used Skype other than the one time we used it for
We've used it twice for this game
Yeah.
during this campaign. So
Yep.
I literally think it's been a decade since I've used
I'll
it
have
other
some
than
questions
twice.
after the
Other than
session,
Skype.
by the way. So stick around. Yay, questions.
Woo, my favorite.
Oh shit!
It'll be about life consequences and.
Oh, no, hey, those are the best questions.
Yeah,
Come
there
on,
you
you
go.
always got to ask those.
Yeah, but it'll just be about basic stuff about like the campaign in general, kind of just a couple of those kind of questions. So there's 10 of them, so It took us about 30, 45 minutes last night, so to go through them with other groups. So,
And yes, don't comment on the bed in the background or the chair. Just ignore them.
I am commenting on it.
Well, on the plus side, no one on stream can see it, so you lucked out today. You might have to move your entire bed for Sunday, though.
I can do it. Well, because I hate box springs and stuff like that, so my mattress is really nice. I just put it on the floor.
Oh, right.
So it's super low, which is great because then, it doesn't catch on video in other places. But apparently when it's on that monitor, that just, because that's a widescreen, camera lens, it just gets everything.
Yep.
All right. So if you guys are ready to go, let's get that.
I lost Jensen.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. You just turned your camera off. All right. Just making sure.
You're good to go. I'm just fixing something.
Okay,
I'm
that's
doing
fine.
One quick thing. I was getting all of Deirdre's spells up on my one tab.
Yes. She has all the barred ones, so.
Right. So I was going to have like the entire list.
Yeah.
I'm just going to book it. Where's my book?
There it is. Bard spells. Okay, cool.
Because as a former DM, I know way too many of the spells.
Alrighty.
Previously on Exemplars of Autaria, deal or no deal? After chatting a bit, the heroes strike a bargain with Voracious to exchange Ellie's soul for Lavis's. Rurik manages to convince Voracious to bring back Deirdre to help him make a delicious sandwich. Shortly after, Rurik also sort of kidnaps Soren's family chef to serve Voracious for all eternity, making him sandwiches. But he did get Derek back, so that's good. We learn about what makes vampires tick and then try to teleport to Casdillion, but end up not too far away from where we started. So we decided to walk to the nearest dock and make our way to Casdillion the old-fashioned way. But end up teleporting after buying some items anyway. And then we went shopping. Woo! Current events, Erdale is fine. Bariande talks about naming a new scholar and knight and attempting alliance with Drow from Underdark. Answick Exemplar found. Talks of a party going awry near the city. And for Ingate, Ellie is still out, unsure if new Exemplar needed. Watoon, bouncing back. We hear about the rash of vampire attacks and look into it more. We find a small band of adventurers who has similar goals, wink. They had slain a vampire named Hans and were on the island where Lavis lives. Rurik goes to get Soren from Watoon. We ride Jensen to Vampire Island super fast and we fade into the sun.
That's where we are.
Well, you really blew over on that whole damning someone for all eternity thing, real quick.
I mean,
okay.
It was mentioned.
That was like the first hour and a half of the episode.
It was one of my favorites. Yes.
It was great.
I should highlight that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I already? Hold on. I might have.
Like if you like ever make a greatest hits reel for our campaign, that is going to be like the main middle section.
I did in fact highlight it. It was 33 minutes and 13 seconds, and it's chaotic neutral at work is the title.
Okay. Yes.
This is very awkward now. I'm looking off camera all the time. Like I can't. I have two computers normally.
Uh-huh.
So I unplugged the other one and used my other monitor as a second monitor for Skype. But now I have to look over here.
I mean,
well, do what I do and put does your camera have like the little tail end of it that you can like balance it on the back of a monitor?
Yeah, but it's...
Because then you could put it on the other monitor, so when you're looking at us, you're talking to us, kind of thing.
I mean,
that's what I'm doing.
It's honestly not that big a deal, guys. It's
like
it's just
since the dawn of our campaign, I've been looking this way, not ever this way, unless I'm reading my thing. Like,
I love that I was the only one that went out of my way to make sure I was always looking at the camera.
Shame on you.
Which is great. I know, right? I'm just a vain person.
Hey, technically, I am always focused this way.
That is true. But your body's kind of tilted, but your head is always looking at it. So I guess. Yeah.
Well, see, my screen's usually over here with all my Roll20 stuffs on this screen, and then everything else is over here.
Okay.
So that's why I have everything. I'm usually facing this way, then I'll look over this way a lot of the times when I'm like going through stuff to look at like notes and stuff.
I have to ask, do you guys use actual monitors or do you use TVs?
Monitors.
TV.
Okay.
So this is normally my TV setup.
Uh-huh.
It's like a mini computer to watch Netflix and whatnot, but I unplugged it to do this. Because I can't have Skype open over the map of the we're playing all the time.
I just use a TV and then a monitor, so I know that's what I've always used. That's just weird. Anyways, okay, to the game. Before we get too distracted.
Yeah, let's get started. All right, so if I recall correctly, you guys are riding on Jensen all the way to the island, past the other boat. Coming on the island.
A new definition for the term motorboating. But
so you guys are heading there. You guys are going to get there like basically right at nighttime, like the dead of night kind of deal.
Good.
Perfect time to find a
perfect time to find a fire. And yeah, you guys will come off the edge of the island at that point. So as long as you guys don't have anything to do, we will jump there.
Yeah, but I mean it's fine. We have like the sun goddess following us around, so she's just obsessed with reflective, shiny things.
Fair enough.
No. Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing anything.
Okay. Other than that, you guys make your way to the island. Jensen, you come right up to the basically it's the ground part, like right up on the shoreline. It's a rocky shore, so as you come up, it's kind of a little bit harder to get. But you guys get to where you guys could easily walk with knee-high waters, and then walk to the shoreline.
I like to point out that I never sink below the water at all. My feet are just walking on top of it.
There you go.
Yeah. Do we have 2 of those rings now, or just the one?
No, we never bought the other one, even though it was only like 50
we just
gold.
traded it around a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, first.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should do that too. I don't know.
Anything dangerous?
I'm gonna guess the second one was Soren.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soren has lower wisdom.
Well, if you go at the bottom, I believe you can switch which character you're technically identifying as.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to make a perception check here can make a perception check.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to do. Well, I mean, it's kind of pointless for me because everybody's so much.
That is pointless. You're right.
Derek has never walked on water before, and he feels really
dear
special
goodness.
about it. So he's kind of distracted by the fact that he was just walking on water. So.
Okay, so that's Deirdre's role. So Deirdre, Rick, and Soren, all 3 of those characters will see a entrance, almost like a cavernous entrance into the rock bed across the shoreline.
And it's the end, almost the end of the day.
Yeah, it's basically nighttime, dawn.
All right, so.
Yeah, that's my. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe we want to rest.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I think it might be a good idea. Do you see anywhere we could do that? Because all I see is a rocky beach.
We have any.
It's very dark, guys. I could use a light.
Hey, there's that cave.
What cave? Where?
Light.
Oh, that cave. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go. Well, because he said I was the only one that didn't see it, so.
Right.
Jensen didn't either.
Oh, Jensen didn't either? Okay.
Yeah.
We get there, and what's the cave like?
So the opening of the cave kind of opens into this really small, narrow corridor. Mm-hmm. So it's very small, very man-made. It's not natural. It's made by a person. Looks like it was dug in through by a person.
Okay.
Not it wasn't like water that goes through and erodes the surface. It was completely man-made cavernous tunnel.
Well, this ain't suspicious at all, but I reckon we can sleep in here.
So
You
it's
down
like
with
5
that?
feet wide.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon we can sleep single file in here.
Well, we tend to, and Deirdre can back me up on this, but we always seem to use the She can conjure a very nice magically safe hut.
Yes, the thing we've slept in the entire time I've been traveling with you.
Oh, you've been with us? Okay, sure.
I've been with you guys for like a week and a half now.
You know, we lose a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, people come and go. It's hard to keep track.
Well, I can understand that. Hunts can be dangerous sometimes. I'm right with that. Yeah, whatever's the safest method you got. So
We probably should put the dome in the tunnel. That seems kind
Right, no, I don't think we'll fit in the dome and the tunnel. I think we just kind of like go next to it.
yeah, well,
Just throw the
I can understand the reasoning. That works great.
Make it look like just like a rocky brown.
Yeah. Well, we can just make it look like a big round rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfectly round.
Only we had like some glue or something that we could like glue other rocks to it so it doesn't look perfectly round.
I don't think we can leave. If we leave, we kind of can't come back.
No. If she leaves, it disappears. We can walk in and out of it as we please.
Oh, good.
As long as she designates us to be able to have access. So.
Nice. I like that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Chris, is there any like brush or like any like trees with like
None on the
leaves?
shoreline. When you get up above like the cavern entrance where there's a little bit more, there's a couple of shrubbery bushes, but nothing, no like major like big bushes or even trees.
All right, I
It's
think
kind of
we'll
a
just have to
barren island.
be. I think we'll just have to be in the conspicuous bubble.
Yeah.
There's
I also think we should use the dome to block the entrance of the cave, just so like anything that might come out of it can't like surround us during the night.
Oh, good call, man. You're a good hunter.
I've been doing it for a while.
Proud of you. Hey Deirdre, does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So-
get to work on that immediately.
So helpful.
You're not high pitched enough. Come on.
I know,
You
it's
gotta
not
work
bad.
for it.
Deirdre, are you sick? You sound a little different.
I've never been okay with salt water.
Oh, right.
It gets into
seasick. Okay.
sinuses and it messes everything up.
Totally understandable.
Yes, this is what we're doing.
Oh, remind me what her other magical secret spell was. It was spiritual weapon and
All right, let's see.
Was it
You want to
in
know which was what? Sorry.
her other
magical
magical
secrets.
secret.
Like, what did she pick from all spells that aren't the bard spells, right? Because I
She
know
took
she
all
picked
of it.
spiritual
Was that
weapon
a
because that's
spell?
like her favorite.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is there.
Is what a bard spell?
Polymorph. She took polymorph. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, polymorph's a bard.
Polymorph's bard. Let me double check real quick.
Last time we were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't see polymorph.
Polymorph is on the bard's list. I'm looking at the book right now.
What level is it?
It's 4th.
Fourth level.
Oh, there it is at the bottom.
Yep, the very last one because it's a P.
I was looking at like 3rd and 2nd.
And the worst part is I'm doing this high-pitched voice and I have no idea what it sounds like because it sounds totally different to you guys than it does to me.
It does. It's beautiful.
I didn't actually know she had sleep. She hasn't used sleep.
Yeah, is that a bard one?
Well, she has
Yeah,
but
it is.
she has all the spells now, so I think that's a new addition.
No, yeah. Because I think she tried to use it last time and then it like knocked out one person and then she realized I probably shouldn't use this except on weaklings.
Yep. It's great.
Which would
I
be
like
great
it.
against like imps.
Okay, I figured it out. Pass it out, Trace.
Oh, that's what it was.
Okay.
Because she was our stealthy person. That's right.
That
That plus
makes
10
sense.
is terrifying with her because she gets like 42 on most of her rolls.
Yep.
All right, so dome in the cave entrance.
Yep.
Knock it on.
Okay.
And I figure that'll actually help us make us look a little less conspicuous because a round object next to a man-made object, it's a little more reasonable. You know, somebody who doesn't know the lay of the land might not spot it out right away.
Right, and I shouldn't mess around with my spells. What do you think we'll need?
I'm gonna sharpen some pointy sticks. 'Cause that's about all. That was a horrible.
Okay, so we
That's
discussed
all I can do.
We discussed protection from evil and good. That prevents the charming effect.
But you can only
which-
do it on one person, right?
Right. I was gonna cast it on myself.
It's good, yeah.
So that's a for sure.
If only there was some character who was planning on getting an ability the next time he leveled up that would allow him to give his party resistance to or advantage on all wisdom saving throws and charisma saving throws. But hey, it's not like you got a sword stab through him or anything.
Man, that would be really convenient. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, you murdered him. Anyways,
hey, animate dead. Do we want to animate some dead?
I'm pretty sure all the dead we run into are already going to be animated.
Right. Good. Fair point.
I don't want to do the opposite.
What was that?
We kind of want to do the opposite of animate dead.
Right.
Which is kill.
Yeah,
Destroy dead.
which is what you get as a cleric, anyways. So
Yeah, but that has to be like a certain CR.
most undead I feel like we're going to run into here are going to be within that CR because you're level 10, so it's like CR1 now.
Yeah, I'm pretty much not really messing with 6th level and above. Like, I have spells there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. We could try. It'll be fun.
You're capable of 6th level, right? Just
No,
normal,
not
right?
yet.
Okay, 5th level is your normal then?
Yeah, that's next. If I hit 11, then I get 6th level spells.
Okay, well, I think, yeah, so anything above 6th level could be kind of dangerous with you.
So I'm sticking to like 5th and below. I think I have all the good ones that we need. Like, I have
you're
Life
definitely-
Transference and Holy Weapon from Xanathars. That's the only different ones.
Mass Cure Wounds, I'm sure you
Back.
already got that. Your life cleric. How long does it take to cast Hollow?
A while.
Well, damn. All right.
24
Because that can be a way
hours.
to keep that can be a way to keep him from. No, that's the duration, I think.
No, that's the casting time.
Shit. Because that if we could like sanctify a part of the
The
place,
duration is until dispelled.
Oh.
So from 1 to infinity
Okay, I did not know that.
in seconds.
Explains why it has such a long casting time.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
banishment could be a really good spell. Make sure you have that because I'm sure because technically everything that gets brought back from the dead counts as something from a different plane. So
Does it?
and then ghosts and stuff like that, they don't technically belong on our plane. So
Huh.
also if we happen to run into devils or demons, we don't know who this vampire is working with. Like it could just be a safe bet to have. And you always have like throwaway spells anyways that you never use.
Oh, there's a lot. They're more situational.
Mhm.
All right. So I'll find.
Oh, greater restoration, because I can get rid of any status effect.
It's there.
Okay, just make sure. Flame strike does radiant damage if you want an AOE radiant.
Not really.
It also can hit things in the sky if they're flying above another thing. So we possibly and you may
But it's
Jensen-
40 feet high, which is still in range for a lot of things.
Yeah, Jensen, just one thing to keep in mind: we may be dealing with flying enemies. It is a vampire, so having that earth spike thing might be nice.
My spells have been vampire ready since I made this character.
Okay, good to know.
I don't think I've changed like more than one spell per.
Go
fun.
off.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't
Alright.
need create food and water because we have Jensen, so I'm getting rid of that, and I'll pick up banishment in case it comes up. Okay, man, so many spells. All right.
Glyph of warding.
No.
No. Forbidden.
Too
That's a spell.
situational, and it takes an hour to cast.
Oh, I know.
All right, I'm pretty sure I'm good. I just wanted to double check before we pressed on.
That's fine.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Here's my long rest button.
All right, so if you guys are done, like getting all your spells and stuff together, we can move on.
Oh. I now know how you created that building that you can't teleport into. It was a glyph of forbiddance, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Well, rune or whatever it was, yeah.
What item are you using, Greg, to make yourself stronger? Spells? Which one was it?
Oh, it's the Pearl of Power. No. Is it
Wait,
Pearl-
what?
No, that's Deirdre's.
What are you wearing that you're attuned to give you the higher level spells?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, it's the
Oh, was
magical item. It was the necklace or the dagger, whichever one survived.
Yeah, I don't know which one we destroyed and which one's made.
I think the necklace was the first one because that was the one that
Necklace
was in
was
your hand.
destroyed. Correct.
Yeah.
Or yes,
It's
I have
the
the
dagger.
dagger.
Oh yeah, no, it was the necklace because that was the one that had the message for Jensen.
Yep.
Because Vermilion figured a
I
woman
was
would like a
wondering
necklace
if
better
someone
than.
could see the necklace. Right? Is all.
Nope.
Oh,
I have it hidden, which I cleared with Chris like ages
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, he has like plate armor, or breastplate or something like that, so we can just put it underneath.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
So, Soren, I do have a couple questions for you. They said you're more of a dexterous fighter. Exactly how do you fight? I feel like us knowing each other's abilities would be a good thing. These people here seem to know you pretty well, but I don't. If you could help me with that.
I unsheath my rapier. And show you that.
That is a mighty fine weapon there, sir.
I fire with a
Very interesting. What's it called?
pinpoint.
Pinpoint. Oh, that's a very nice name. This is Vicky, and he pulls out the longbow that's taller than he is. He's like, this Vicky. It's a very ornate longbow, just so I can reintegrate that. It's like made out of wood and like metal leaf and stuff like that have been draped around like silver and gold and stuff like that. Very, very nice longbow. And it's literally has unicorn mane hair as the string. So
Interesting. Odd choice for a bow.
He's an odd character.
Makes
well,
sense.
you're not wrong there, Rourke.
But he's pretty reliable in a fight.
What?
He's pretty reliable in a fight.
Well, especially now that I got my a second short sword again. That means I can vary it depending on what's needed for the situation. Thank you again for that, Rourke.
Oh, no problem. What did I give you again?
You gave me a short sword that you looted off of some assassin from Super Long.
Yeah.
Because mine broke in the middle of a fight because I rolled a 1 and then like a 2.
All right. I'll ask Warwick as Soren. So we know we're going after Lavis. Do we have any idea what else is going to be here?
There are some other heroes that are hunting the vampires.
Well, we also know, as Rurik has informed me, this island is apparently the home base of all the vampires, though I think you knew a little bit about that, but we actually have some information on him. His name's Galadian or something like that. It's somebody that Lavis hates that he works for. So they were informing that to me a couple weeks ago when I joined up. So just some interesting information you might want to know. Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead and keep asking questions.
That's all I got.
I don't know. Was Soren with us when we found out that we needed to attack the vampire where it sleeps? Were we at the library?
We had the strategy session before we left.
Okay.
I would fill Soren in on all the things because I trust him implicitly. Well, I used to, but this doesn't seem pretty. This seems pretty low threat.
So in metagame terms, Soren learns everything Jensen knows.
And really, it's everything that Rurik knows, and then Jensen can decide whether or not she would share with Soren.
Well, I mean, in the sense of like, okay, Soren learns everything the group knows. I guess.
Right.
Group knowledge is accessible, as long as Chris is okay with that, and he's muted. So
That is fun.
okay.
I'll ask Rick, do we know anything else about the, and I'll point to my ring finger.
He was pretty persistent on getting those things.
What are we talking about?
The crystal items.
Oh, them. Yeah, he's kind of obsessed with them. I think he uses a way of controlling and empowering his followers. But
yeah, he came after them after Vermilion. After we were holding a funeral for Vermilion, he was there and he asked for them and we declined. So he was pretty grumpy about that.
Yeah, that's one thing I've heard from the stories of talking to other people. He seems like a fine gentleman if it weren't for the fact that he was a horrible monster.
Right, yeah. Actually, that was
Kind of a
like
dick.
really, that was shortly before we met you, Derek. It was really unfortunate timing. Like, if you had been quicker, maybe you could have seen him, but I mean.
Yeah, we've already discussed this. I'm always one step behind, but now we're going to catch him where he sleeps, and we're going to not kill him and trap his soul and sell it to a
Oh,
demon.
right, yeah. We
Devil.
need Lavis's soul, so if we could get that, that'd be great.
And I go over to Sora, and I'm like, and I whisper, I put my hand up and whisper in his ear, and I'm like, you do know that your friend is kind of fucked up in the head, right? And I kind of look over at Rurik, and I'm just like, he's done some horrible things. Just so you know.
Like what?
I don't think Derek was there. Derek was in hell.
I'm sure somebody would have told him, but you've also done
I
some
don't
other
remember
really.
any.
You've also
talk
done
of,
some other
I don't remember
really chaotic
anything of the
neutral
such.
stuff. All right, well, Deirdre goes up to Soren and just like, you gotta watch out for Rurik. He's going crazy. I don't know what's going on. And that's what Deirdre does.
Deirdre loves me. She would never do that.
But that's all she says. She doesn't like give any details. She goes back to her business.
They're just gonna stay quiet for now.
I feel like Deirdre would warn him because Rurik has done some pretty horrible things since he's been gone.
Nothing crazy out of character.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and not let Deirdre get caught in this.
Okay.
All right, so we don't have nothing else to discuss.
Yeah. I mean, I asked all my questions, so.
All right, so you guys sleep the night. Make sure you guys have access to all your stuff, and you guys wake up in the morning. Sun's a shining, and you're in this cavernous area, in this small little narrow corridor.
Oh, God. Sleeping on pointy rocks ain't really the best way to sleep, guys. We should find a better place tomorrow.
Oh, I don't have any problem with rocks. I just kind of get all up inside them and I just wait.
You're one weird little
I mean,
man.
I assume I did the meld into stone because it's.
Sure, yeah, you always do.
Yeah.
Even though
Derek just shakes his head and goes and grabs his stuff.
oh,
I crawl out like a zombie. Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, God, it's a mole! Derek just starts stomping on your head.
No. I mean, I feel like the pink hair would give me away.
No, I was just kidding, you know. Well, I don't know. He might mistake the pink hair for their pink nose.
That's a big nose. Fair. Giant mole.
Never know, it's D&D.
Is there anything about to ambush us like there was on that one time when we were dealing with Lavis? Can I look around? Just like a quick glance.
There's not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, nothing.
All right, well, it seems we survived the night. Thank you, Deirdre. Helpful as always.
You're welcome.
Uh,
I'm gonna do it all
Now
night,
what?
guys.
so do we proceed stealthily?
Well, I figure that's probably the best idea. Now, depends on which way you guys want to go. Do we want to go down this here in very conspicuous tunnel, or do we want to approach on land?
I'll ask Deirdre if she can stealth and then fly up a little bit to see what else is in the immediate vicinity.
Sure, if you need me to.
Okay, that's fine. Deirdre would scout and go up to, fly above, and Deirdre would see, basically, this island houses a huge volcanic mountain in the middle. It looks like it's been blown recently, like a couple months ago, or a few months ago.
like
We're talking about like 5-6 months ago.
it erupted.
It erupted, yes.
Oh,
You guys are not around to see it, actually, is the funny part.
Would this may have been why the skies over Watoon were very dark at one point?
Potentially.
Hmm.
Potentially.
huh.
But from that direction, probably not.
Okay, just wondering.
There's a potential. Anyways, so yeah, there's this big, huge. It's basically a small island that has this big, huge volcano in the middle, and then that's it.
No houses?
You don't
no,
see anything else. No houses, no buildings, no towers, no anything.
Well, I'm sorry to say, guys, but there's just a big volcano here. I couldn't really find anything else.
Huh.
Can you do an Arcana check?
that's up to Chris.
If you want her to do an Arcana check, we can do an Arcana check.
Just see if there's anything off about this place.
Like maybe there's a magical reason for a volcano randomly.
Nope.
No.
Well, I can't think of anything, guys. But I'm not necessarily the best at this.
Well, you're the best out of all of us.
Well, I mean, Rurik's more magical than I am.
She tries to hide her orbness from everybody.
Distinctly untrue.
So, my idea would be
this
pass
is pretty
without a
cool.
trace. Pass without a trace, and then Jensen hangs in the back.
Oh,
Right, and I don't have disadvantage. We discovered that last time.
yes.
I've been handicapping myself because lol.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in the cave.
We don't have a choice.
Well, I mean, if there ain't nothing else on the island, it's about the only option we got. So.
Yeah, I mean, if we see nothing and we know that vampires hate sunlight, then they're probably underground.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I can understand that reasoning.
Right.
Okay, so you want to travel down the
Hang in the
tunnel?
back as well, Rick?
I'll be like middle back, not very back, but like close to it.
We five of us.
Kind of like by Jensen, I suppose.
So yeah, in the back.
Right.
There's Jensen's staying far enough back because she would give us away pretty quickly.
Right.
Well, Jensen, I don't see that as a problem, at least initially going down the tunnel. If it's a straight tunnel, they're going to see us no matter what. Light does travel a very, very far distance. So, at least while we're in the tunnel, you might as well stay at the front, or at least semi-near the front, maybe the middle of the group.
I would still prefer being in the back. Just, I don't want to give people away.
Well, I mean, it's your call, but
We don't
I will be at the very back. I can shoot things from very far away, so I'll stick with that. I'll try not to shoot you in the back. I'm really good at not shooting people in the back. And he just immediately pulls out a flask and starts drinking from it. Like, you can trust me.
What's the range I'm past that? Let's see.
It's like 30 feet or something like that. Anything you designate within 30 feet, I think.
I can
They
tell
have
you.
to stay?
30 feet, yeah.
Do they have to stay?
No.
No. It's like once you cast it, it's good for 8 hours, like Death Ward.
Okay. So she should cast that.
So we all get plus 10.
I will go first.
Hold on 1 second.
Concentration
Okay.
for 1 hour.
Yeah, it is concentration. That's the only downside.
Yep. Alright, let's roll some stealth checks.
I get advantage. So Soren. Thank you, advantage. So 34 for me.
Okay.
Good.
24?
24, 34, 27.
Then Deirdre should come after me. She's an Axtelius.
I think Deirdre
I already rolled
rolled.
her. Yeah, I already rolled her.
She gets advantage, so make sure you did that.
Well,
So she gets 30.
I rolled the lowest, so I'll give us away.
Right,
Well,
so
you did roll a 24 though,
32.
which
isn't bad.
So far the
Alright,
lowest, but does
I'll-
Derek need to roll?
I do not have advantage, but
25.
Better than me.
So 24 looks to be the
That's at me. Rurik.
lowest one. Let's see if Jensen messes us up.
Jensen is staying way back, so let's keep that in mind. 22.
22 is pretty reasonable.
So she will take up the end. I guess slightly in front of her is Derek, and then right in the middle.
Yep.
Okay, so Jensen, Derek, Deirdre, Rurik, Soren.
so basically,
Back
though
to
mechanically it doesn't work, but basically like we're within like 5 feet of each other. Then is that what you're doing? Because I don't want to be too far behind the group. Like
yeah, that's basically how it is.
okay, I'm just making sure.
All right. So you travel down the cavern. It's very narrow for about like a minute, and then it opens up. So then it breaks open to a much larger 15 foot, 15 20 foot kind of hallway. After about 5 to 10 minutes ish, you guys find that it opens up into a room. This room has like these granite pillars it's almost like these rock pillars that kind of form within the cavern. And now this is what looks to be less man-made, but it still looks like it's had some work done on it, basically. So it looks like the inner parts of it looks like it's been, but it looks like it's been expanded, kind of deal.
So it's kind of similar, maybe not necessarily craftsmanship wise, but to like the tunnels that they use for the mines in the dwarven countries and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give Rick a nudge.
Right. That's what I was gonna ask. I would like to stone cutting.
You'd like the stone cutting? Okay, here we go.
Well,
Go for it.
that's a thing. It's like I'd love to be really smart about stones.
So this is a +8. Oh, 19.
19. From what you can tell, the craftsmanship does not appear to be dwarvish at all. It's just completely human made. Like, it's very crude. It's not very well done. From what you can tell, this seems to be just shoddy work just to open up the area a bit. That's about all you can really get from the stones kind of deal. Like, it's nothing major. Like, it's not like this really nice worked cavernous area. It's just something that looks like they wanted to expand it a bit to open up the area.
Do I get a sense of how recent this work was done? Like, long ago? Last week?
It's
There's a big time.
It's quite a few years. This looks
Okay.
older. Yeah.
Okay.
Many years. After you kind of look around the area, the cavern, you actually look across. There's actually almost like it's a building embedded into the cavern opening, like into the big cave open area, in the area of the back of the cave. It's like a building. It seems like a stone, really nice granite
Ooh.
building, like almost like a temple would use this kind of stone, like white, nice marble almost.
Huh. And do we see the entirety of it, or does it like recess into the wall and like it goes further deeper?
So there's walls and it goes all the way around, but then there's a big, huge open, like double pillars, like two like huge granite pillars.
Yeah.
And then there's an opening with a staircase that leads up.
So like
Okay.
a Greek temple kind of thing.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, same martial artist.
Yeah. I think that's the best.
Okay. So you guys make your way there, and I'm about to bring you to a map here,
Yay, maps.
Cool.
keeping you guys in your line.
And also blinded because we have no map of this place this time. I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's lit up.
Oh no, I meant like we can't see the whole map is what I was getting.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because we were very lucky about Jensen finding a map. Last game.
As you guys see,
network.
in this building, you see Lavis.
Oh, that's convenient.
I immediately shoot him if he's within range.
Oh shit, that was quick.
I don't. However, I cannot see anything.
I just noticed you don't have any sight. Okay, there we go. Has sight. There we go.
I'm blind. Oh, I do not shoot Lavis right away. I don't. I very much so don't.
So there seems to be a bunch of these, like almost like these devil creatures around behind him.
Banishment could have worked so well.
It attacks one creature.
Yeah, but you could banish one of the devils just outright.
Lavis is looking straight at you and says, "Welcome."
Welcome to you too. Wait, that's not how that works. Hi? Can somebody else talk? I'm not the greatest at this.
I guess we weren't stealthy enough.
Well,
He's a vampire. He probably rolled like a 32. Probably it was one of us that gave us away, most likely.
Nice place he got here.
He looks around and says, "Yes, quite."
Who are your friends?
Oh, just some insurance.
Are they? Would Jensen know their demons?
What?
Know what kind? Jensen knows their demons, like, or what kind?
Jensen knows these are devil creatures.
I kind of whisper.
Specifically, she would know these are bone devils and spine devils.
After the insurance quip, I want to whisper like, I think he switched to Geico.
Would I have any?
Well, you can save 15% or more on your gold coins.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I hear they're very good. You kind of have to sell your soul to a devil, but hey,
Hey,
I don't think he has an issue with that.
that seems like a really easy process, I'll have you know.
From what I hear, it is a very, very easy rewarding process. If not a little problematic in the court of law.
All right, I have to look at stuff.
Jensen know why the devils would be working with him?
No, you would not.
I feel like
Normally, devils work for the people who they believe are stronger.
I feel like Geico is an ancient dwarvish trade secret. Because everything's an ancient dwarvish something in this world.
I mean,
true.
in fact, it's actually a very popular dwarven or no pygmy dragon, which dwarves are related to because they're so small. But he was green, very friendly, always offering to save people money.
Yeah,
and
he protected villages as long as they paid a teeth to him.
As we know, dragons like money, and he was very smart, so he started a business, kind of like a mafia, and over a while, he started giving discounts. So
he was a major rival of the great beast Aflac, which was a I don't know, what's a D&D creature that looks like a duck?
great question. I don't know, but I mean, I was just thinking lizards. We called dragons giant lizards. So, gecko. Look, it fit. It fit. All right, it fit.
What's a bird? It was Aflac was actually a griffin. We're gonna go with that.
Yep.
There you go. And they were bitter rivals because they always wanted each other's territory for people to pay them their teeth.
But don't forget the good neighbors over in Answick.
Oh,
who had the
yes.
farms and stuff.
Yeah, but they were the human, insurance company.
Cannon.
All right. That's how these insurance companies came to be. How about that?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So yeah, you see Lavis now. Any more conversation you want to have with him? You want to ask him some questions, figure some stuff out, or you just want to attack him?
Oh God.
Soren will ask, what was the point of all this?
Well, I needed you here. You were, funnily enough, came right to me. I'm actually quite happy about this. I needed you here, actually.
And why is that?
I need your life force, your life energy.
Well, I'm just going to let you know I ain't got much of a life. I've been trying to track you down for 2 years, so I kind of lost most of that in the process.
Right.
You're going to find that hard to take.
While this happens, while they have their little, just real quick, like 6 seconds.
There you go.
I forgot to do it mid-transit, so I'll do it now.
Deirdre had the foresight in the ball. Do we want to use that?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's something she would do.
Right. We forgot that we had control of Deirdre.
Yeah.
I mean, she already casted it before, right? On, I think it was Soren. No, it was Jensen.
No, Jensen.
Jensen. Okay.
We were in that when we were fighting the right hand of Voracious.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Voracious.
My favorite character.
Yeah.
Bring him back. Yeah, I think she would have.
I mean, all right, he just ripped some stuff out of the ground and right below you. Hello, I'm the right hand of the
Hey, we made a deal with your boss, and you need to help us.
That would be so great.
Cannon.
So you see, we're actually coworkers now because we work for your boss, and
we are. We're the left hands. A couple. Okay. Foresight lasted a number of hours, right?
No.
8 hours.
8 hours.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, so so we could say that she casted it on Soren.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. He needs all the help he can get with those +6 strength checks, or +5, or whatever it is that he has.
Right. Chris, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Soren is definitely the most badass character we have
Just
right now.
casting it.
Okay, so she used it from her crystal
she had it
ball
in the orb.
because
I
she
know,
stored
I know.
it.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
I brought it back up, but I just in
Oh,
order
okay.
to cast it. So.
What else would she do? She would naturally be tap dancing.
Naturally.
On her broom. Let's
Right.
not forget
Very
that.
very skilled. So nimble.
Yes.
And I can't think of anything else for her. Someone do think
Yeah, I
while
don't
I
know
look
Bart
at spells.
does it also.
For
I have
her.
the list open in case something makes sense. Okay, I lost the train of the conversation again.
You asked, what's the point of all this?
I know, and I said you'll find our life's hard to take or something, and then we interrupted with foresight.
Yeah. Lavis says, I am not sure about that. You don't seem very strong to me.
Then why bring all the backup? Seem a little unsure.
Ah, yes. I do know that by myself I could not take all 5 of you. You are quite strong, per se, but for one person it would be too easy for you to defeat me. So I called in some backup. This is not a fight you can win. So if you wouldn't mind, please come this way and we can, take your energy just right.
Real
Let
quick.
you be on your way after this, and you can live normal, peaceful farmers' lives.
Okay. I say we approach about 20 feet.
You can do that, sure. I'm good.
I have a Deirdre decision to put to the team once we get in range.
I'm fine where I'm at. If
Yeah,
anything,
this
I
is
would just.
pretty far to have a conversation. Sorry to me.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait.
It's kind of a long distance to have a conversation. So.
How many spell shots? No, wait. She's the exact same type of caster as me, right? So I know exactly how many spell slots she has. So
Correct.
like one, or going in reverse, it's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3.
Yes.
All that. Okay.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Good.
She's already used up 1 second one.
Right.
Pass that chase.
I want to write that down, but whatever. You have her spell sheet.
Yep, I do.
I'll just leave my book open to the page so we can see how many they have in total. You just ask me.
All right, I want to look up a spell that I know she needs to cast later.
So I'm thinking of Force Cage. It's 100-foot range, so we have to wait a little bit, but we could do kind of like it's not even concentration. It just says for 1 hour, the person inside can't do anything.
Yeah.
As long as they fit.
Yeah, the force cage is really big. A humanoid creature would fit, yes.
A prison in the shape of a cage can be up to 20 feet on a side.
Mm-hmm.
So it can contain any of these creatures for sure.
In fact, we might even be able to contain multiple of them. Because I don't necessarily think getting him out of the fight is the big issue. I think getting as many of the minions out of the fight as we can. Initially.
Oh, I guess that's a question. Yeah, Deirdre can move 5 feet.
Oh, God damn it.
What?
I was going to suggest we need to save like a higher level sleep so we can just easily finish this off on him once we get the cracker draw out of the way. Undead creatures are immune to being charmed.
Yep.
I mean, or forward effect.
No, we were totally thinking that initially, and then we read that. That was like the whole reason.
Yeah. That was last week.
Yeah, that was the very end of the session. We were like, okay, we're ready to fight Lavis. What spells are we going to use? And then, yeah. One also thing to keep in mind, though, if we want to save this 9th level spell, is power word kill. If we get something below 100 hit points, Deirdre can just kill it.
Question, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For Force Cage, is it centered on the point, or is it like Thunderwave, where you can be like, you can pick the 100 like max distance, and then it spawns like from that point out, so it's like further than 100 feet.
It depends on the wording.
No,
'Cause-
it says an area choose within range, so yeah, as long as
Yeah.
it's in the range, you're good.
Okay, so she is.
oh, yeah, the furthest she could cast. So she could like put one of the faces there on that tile, and then
So Deirdre would have to move 5 feet toward
minimum, yeah.
to my right, or the way we're looking at, and then
Yep.
she could cast Force Cage.
She would basically miss one creature because of the way they're set up.
Well, no,
So-
because it's 20 feet on any side, so it's like she could get this entire left section.
I mean, it sounds right. I'm reading the spell.
Like it's 20 foot on a side. So you go 20 by 20 by 20 by 20. That's
There you go. That's a force cage there.
Yeah, that's a force. Yeah, it's a 4x4 box.
right. So circle that around. Can you move that, Derek?
I have to zoom in. Sorry.
Oh,
Because you have to actually click on the object to be
Yeah.
able to move it, and since it's not a solid object, it's really annoying. So our best bet is we definitely want to get one of the big guys caught in it, but like I said, we'd miss one creature, basically.
is that right? Why does this say
that is
20
correct.
feet then?
Because you're starting from the center of the tile instead
Correct.
of the edge of the tile. You
One,
have to start
two,
from
three,
the edge of the
four.
tile.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
Yeah.
And anything caught in the middle of the force beam just gets pushed out. So you wanted actually to wrap around them.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the proper way to do it.
So can we say Deirdre moves up next to me while Soren and them are talking, and
Yeah.
casts it there, so that uses one of her 7th levels.
She can't cast it right away. Well, we're going to go into combat if that happens. If they see her starting to cast something, then we're going to go into initiative, and we'll see who acts first at that point.
Oh,
So
I was hoping that maybe
you can't do it before. No.
she could be sneaky.
You're not in a surprise round area now. Like
Okay.
all the time the surprise round happens is if you have to jump on them without them ever seeing you. So
Right.
since they can see you, they activate. We have initiative to see who can act before the other person.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
since we're talking, I got something.
You're going to discern a stat. Oh, God.
All
Is
right.
his hit points higher? Yes. Is he stronger than me? Yes. Is he smarter than me? Yes. I don't know.
All right.
Current hit point seems useful.
All right.
I mean, it's got to be more than 100, right?
No. You got to remember, he only gets whether it's greater, equal to, or less. He doesn't actually get the exact amount of hit points.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's if it's more or less than 100.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you want to know?
No.
Well, I mean, it would be a good thing to know, so we're thinking like a pool of hit points, but it's not the most pressing, no.
Armor class, 21.
Lower.
Okay, good. He's
Other than that, none of these others are really that useful.
A
I just
good one.
went with it.
Well, Rurik has a couple spells that are based on Constitution, and so does Deirdre. So finding out if that's higher or lower than yours would be a good thing.
Oh, that's fair.
Because what's your con?
My con's 13, so it's got to be higher.
Oh yeah, never mind then.
That's not useful.
What about strength? Because I don't actually know how strong a vampire is.
And we
so
could
do we have any
assume that
strength
strength is
abilities?
damage as well.
Yeah. Oh, there are a lot of dexterity saving throws, especially for Jensen. So dexterity might be a good one because I think you can do all the physical stats, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Well, you have to pick
You want-
2, and we already picked 1, so.
I don't see how the others are help me, so I'm just going to ask current hit points.
Higher.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Shit. Aren't you at like 100 hit points or something close to
100
that?
exactly.
Oh god.
All right, that's all I got. Unless you want me to shoot endless water at him.
Yes, we actually want you to do that.
That's actually huge.
Yes.
Totally forgot about
Okay.
Yes, no,
Oh.
we legitimately want you to do that.
that. I feel like I could do more than whatever damage I did the turn.
No. But the thing is running water hurts vampires.
I know.
So you can just leave it on the ground running, like put a stone on top of it so it doesn't move away or something, and then we could go fight
I've
him.
literally never used it.
Are you looking at the monster manual, Rook? What is that? Oh, is that the new Xanathars? Yeah.
Yep, I was just checking one thing.
Checking one of the spells.
If it was concentration.
It's an action. You have to use the whole action to basically put him in running water for 1 turn.
Chris just left roll 20.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Okay, everybody, kill them quickly before he comes back.
Pretty sure that's not how it works.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, we could try.
So we
unless
did that.
can,
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah,
You guys-
I mean, unless Lavis really wants to talk, I mean, I don't really have much else to say.
I mean, that's up to you to talk to him. I mean,
If you wanna-
he's trying.
Well, unless he wants to talk to me directly, I don't have anything to say to him. Like, my goal is to now at this point knock him out and steal his soul.
Can I move
Was
closer?
Go ahead, sorry.
Was he aggressive? I move closer.
No, he never got aggressive. No, like you moved closer and he's fine. I mean, technically, he wants you to come up to him.
Oh. How far away are we? Let's see.
Be exactly 30 feet, so that way you could move on your first turn.
I mean, yeah. Do you all want to get obliterated here? I guess I'm foresighted.
Yeah. So anywhere there, that's a good place for Soren to be.
Don't forget to walk up the stairs.
Don't forget to.
I'm saying you have to walk up the stairs in order to get to him, so keep that in mind.
The platform. Now, like, I'd be able to shoot him from where I'm at. The platform's not too
You
high.
have to go 30 and then an extra 10, so that was just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So
This is where I'll have the conversation. Or when Deirdre feels like.
Oh, the conversation was there?
Well, that's where he would.
if that's where he wants to walk up, where do you want Deirdre?
Okay, then I mean, she would probably be nearish me, and I think this is good.
I think she'd be a little bit behind Rurik, though.
So here,
I mean, yeah, I guess.
or here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just because Rurik's a little more tanky than she is, so.
And Derek.
Derek's staying exactly where he is, because he can shoot anything right now.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do group initiative for them. So roll initiative.
All right.
Token.
Well, well.
See you guys next year. Bye.
Oh my gosh! Corey, what is with you and freaking initiative roll?
I know, Soren.
I know, but still, like, Soren, oh my god!
I'll be right back. I have a package at the door. Also, it's gonna take like years to get to me, so.
Oh god, can I save the party?
What did Deirdre
Okay.
roll?
I haven't rolled her yet. I have to reopen all my character stuff. So you got time. Got a lot of stuff to open. Okay.
Deirdre, please roll well. Please roll well, Deirdre, so we can at least trap some of these bastards. And,
You and you. Okay.
I mean, they're all melee, right? So they're going to group back up.
eventually, but we don't want to get you caught in the force cage, and we want to trap as many as we can, so.
That's fair.
Within reason.
All right, Deirdre, click her.
Now, I want to read the specifics on force cage before we use
Oh,
it.
there you go. She got it good.
What you get? I can't see it.
21.
Oh, yeah. There we go, Deirdre. Me and you holding up the party like always.
Okay, so these guys got it.
I'm going to get myself in trouble if I keep making comments like this.
Probably.
We're already fighting a vampire and an army of devils.
No, I meant like as a player, if I keep making comments.
Oh, you guys got lucky.
Oh, yeah, go before him.
All right, so Deirdre's first. So as long as you're in range, yeah, that force cage will go off.
Right. And
Yeah. So,
they certainly are, because we were only 5 feet away back up there, so. Yep.
yeah, no, yeah, they're definitely in range, so.
Okay, so force cage comes up around it.
Is force cage concentration?
Nope.
No, it's just an hour.
She can totally do that again.
Yeah, and there's no save.
Well, I mean, in order to teleport out, you have to.
Well, yeah, but if by magical means.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Whatchamacallit, also, we can't cast spells or attack them.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's fine.
I'm just letting you guys know, like, we'll have to deal with them eventually, but not right now.
Okay.
That's if they care at the end.
Bonus action, she would definitely summon her super sword.
She can't do
level
2
spell.
spells.
Can't do 2 spells. Yeah.
All right, Force Cage is more important.
She could inspire one of us. What's her charisma? +4 or 5?
5, I think. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think she.
No, it's
probably
4. It's 4.
Would you think she would inspire like Soren?
I don't need it now.
Then definitely Jensen. You know, girl power. Girls gotta stick together.
She usually says it for cutting words, so we're playing like her.
That is true. She does save for.
Yeah, that's a good valid point. And
We're
Jensen,
fighting a bunch of melee things right now.
also Jensen doesn't have a crap ton of hit points, so you may want to save it for her.
Maybe.
Whereas Soren is kind of like a tanky god, so he should be fine.
We'll see.
He has. Well, I know. He just has really high hit points and the second highest armor class, or the highest armor class.
So she has access to counterspell. I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing here, but that's a reaction, and so is cutting words. So it was like, do we want her to use 4 reactions or 3 and leave?
Okay. So I am okay with, because you can use cutting words and bardic inspiration on the same turn. So I'm totally down for her using one of her bardic inspirations at the beginning, just so Jensen has it throughout the fight.
Right, just to help out Jensen.
And then, you know, leave the reaction open possibly for counterspell.
Yep.
Because we don't know if Lavis can cast magic. I mean,
Right.
it would make sense that he could, but
Right.
so I'm down for that. All right.
Agreed.
All right, so definitely Bard Inspiration Jensen first, and then we'll...
Go get him, Soren, you're the best, woo! Or, Jensen, you're the best, woo!
And then I feel like she'll do her normal tactic where she flies up as high as she can, so she's out of, like, melee range. So, on her broom. Next turn when she can actually activate her broom again, actually, now that I think about it. Because we didn't designate her as flying.
Yep. Okay. That's her turn. So the Bone Devils will go. One of them's trapped. The other one, however, will fly over to here.
Please tell me it doesn't have range. Please tell me it doesn't have range.
He shoots out bones.
I don't know.
Okay, so just out
Looks
of
cool.
range.
Oh, okay.
Let me make sure I did that correctly. 40, that's correct. Okay.
This might be another good chance for another Force Cage if we get lucky.
Yeah, all of the guy's stuff is reach 10. So.
Ha. Because I think if we can get that second big monster out
So-
of the fight.
This guy's actually just going to come up to here.
I feel
Dashing?
like we should focus that thing.
What?
No, I'm talking to the group.
Oh,
No, I agree with you.
Did he dash?
However, it
Yeah,
probably
he
has a crap ton of hit points. So it might be better, depending on whether we can trap them all next turn when Deirdre goes. Might be better to focus all the small ones because I can do a lot of attacks with Action Surge, and so can you. So
I'm down.
we'll see how the first turn goes, and then we'll decide.
And Force Cage doesn't have to be 20 feet.
Yeah, we can make it any size. If we just want to trap the one devil, we can. So.
Oh, and it's also up to 20 feet on a side, so it doesn't designate a square, so we could do a rectangular thing.
Yeah.
I'm
maybe.
assuming our group plan is kill things not in a cage
Yeah,
first. Then
Yeah,
kill.
and if we can get Lavis alone, kill Lavis.
right.
We
Well,
don't-
knock him out.
Well, you know what I meant, yeah.
All right, so now the Spine Devil's turn.
Well, But Rurik, you're also assuming that we're at his resting place, because if we're not at his resting place, he's just going to disappear
Well, he goes.
after we drop him to 0 hit points.
All right.
Because we did find that out. So
I thought he turned into
When-
mist.
yeah, when they are defeated, they turn to mist, and then they go back to their resting place.
Right, but that's not teleportation.
Oh yeah, I know. I just
Okay. Ranged attacks from this first Spine Devil, just throwing out its tail spines. First attack's a miss on Soren.
They're all
Second attack is a crit on Soren.
disadvantage.
disadvantage because he's foresight. Aha.
Everything you do against me.
Still hits, doesn't crit though.
Well, that's not a crit. That's fine. I can live.
4 piercing damage
Oh, there's some sort of poison.
and 4 fire.
Oh,
Huh.
that's nasty.
So 8 damage. Okay, this one moves up to here and throws some spines right at you. This one misses. Attack is a miss. This one goes up to here. And it's going to throw 2 spines at Jensen. That's a miss. And a miss. Going up to here, throw more spines. Jensen. That's a hit, I think. AC is 19. Yeah, it's a hit.
This is where Warding Bond would actually be good and bumping up AC and stuff like that.
You take 6 piercing. An additional 4 fire, so 10.
It's not horrible.
Well, she'll not hurt one.
And last one is a miss and a miss. Jensen with a pretty decent AC. Alright, Soren, you're out.
Alright. So this is where we make our decision. Are we focusing on the big guy, or I'll follow your lead, Soren. So wait, you skipped me. I'm not on the turn order.
Why are you not on the tournament?
I don't think I may not have selected my token.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah.
You should have
Went before the Spine Devils.
Well, I was able to shoot everything from the beginning, so that's not an issue. And I would have gone after Deirdre. So
what was your initiative?
18.2.
0.2?
Yeah, because I have 20 decks.
Oh, 2-0. Okay. For a second,
Yeah.
I was like, 2? Whoa.
Yeah. They
He
dropped
X'd
the
twice.
zeros.
Yeah. I got
yeah.
it. We're good.
Anyways, because it's an integer and zeros don't technically, other than in between doing
So
it.
we'll do your turn then now.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't follow Soren's lead now. And I technically wouldn't have seen them all move. All right. I feel like Derek's way to go is he generally tries to take out the weaklings first and then the big guy. So he's going to attack. He would have attacked the closest spine devil to him, which is the one on the very left.
Sure, that one.
Because that one would have been the closest to him. And so I'll do 2 attacks with my bow.
14 is
Wow, that's actually
a
really
hit.
that is the second lowest I could roll. That's a hit. Wow, that's awesome.
That's a hit, yes.
I don't think I have anything special that we got that changes anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, because we got a lot of weird. Oh crap!
Do we want to use the horns?
Yeah.
One of them?
One of them.
I forgot all about this.
Yeah. Rurik, do you want to use that on your turn? Yours is the weaker one technically, so we may want to save the stronger one, just in case.
Let me.
What-
I don't
look it up
mind.
again.
Yeah, I don't mind because yours is like 2d4 plus 2 berserkers spawn with no restrictions.
As we're on now, he doesn't really have anything to do on this time.
Yeah, don't. I'll
Like-
figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't. I've already fired, so I can't do mine
Yeah.
this turn. But, and then the second attack on the same guy if he's still alive.
He is. Hits a hit.
Okay.
13 damage. Kills him.
Hey. Oh, so these guys are super weak. Yeah, I say we.
I don't take damage.
Yeah, I say we take out the ads first, and then go from there.
Do that strong MMO strategy over here.
Absolutely. And then
I went to
you-
raid
okay.
school.
Well, I'm a hunter. I know how to hunt. You always take out the small ones first, the sickly ones.
Right.
Thin the
Hunters
pack,
instinct.
and then slaughter them all.
Okay.
Anyways.
So,
That's what I was reading.
Anyways, yeah, so that, and then I'm going to, can I actually walk, like, right here so I can get some cover behind the pillar?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, first off, I'm going to see that's 10. No, that blocks my vision too much. Alright, so,
I mean,
can I
just
be like,
move from here.
what?
If you want cover, you got to be exactly right there, basically.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll duck behind it. I guess I can always move and then shoot on my turn, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I just can't see what's going on in the fight, so.
Okay, Soren.
All right. Well, I can't really disengage with this thing now, so I think we gotta go for it. But those other guys died so easy.
And at the end of his turn, Derek yells out, "I got the flyers!"
Good.
Or
Good.
I got the
Yeah.
flash. You
Like,
know.
I'll fly, but yeah.
Well, you mean so, but that's
I got them all. It's all me.
Yep. That's what I
he would
heard.
say. So.
All right. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I mean, you are death warded, so. Anyways,
All right, I'll take the big gun.
Okay. 15.
Advantage 25.
25.
10 damage.
Yep.
oh, you have advantage. That's right. All right, and he gets marked for 25.
It's a 26 for 10 damage.
It's 26.
Well, don't you have advantage on that one too?
Doesn't his
Oh.
plus to hit go up as well with every hit?
Yeah, that was a 26.
So doesn't that hit
Yeah.
the pinpoint?
No,
5 was
because the pinpoint's on 25.
Oh.
So the 25 becomes 26. So we have 25 and 26.
Soren, get some paper.
yes.
I got him out.
all right.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it
yeah.
For the 10 damage.
I forgot how intricate this effect was.
Apparently, I don't ever proc this whole campaign, guys. My
Yeah.
bad.
You
It
might.
was a cool thing in my mind, and it was fine in practice. So
Yeah. For Soren's character sheet, since he's basically going to have advantage for this whole fight, you might as well set it to roll advantage all the time. So that way you don't have to roll as many times with his character sheet.
Yeah, it's also less confusing on us.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, for old time's sake, gonna knock you prone with a shield bash.
I don't think it's going to work, but yeah.
sure.
This
Well,
time it's a DC 16.
DC 16. Yeah, he passed.
Okay. It's actually a decent DC now because you're
It used to
strong.
be like a DC like
8.
I don't-
It was low. It was very.
You had a -2, right? Because you were at 7, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was DC 8.
That's right. Yeah.
pretty funny.
All right. Anyways.
All I got.
All right, Jensen. You gotta get to go again.
Hey. You're just gonna round out the bottom of the team.
All right. Let me bring up this real quick.
You have any way of taking care of Lavis or distracting him or something?
I mean,
If not, get big and smash. Those are my suggestions.
I think I want to go big and smash, probably.
You become the Hulk? Is that what you're saying?
No.
What I heard.
Dude.
Smash.
No, Jensen just turns into a giant like crystal golem and just runs around yelling "smash" repeatedly and just breaks things. Just made out of solid diamond.
All right, I'll go. This is a polar bear form, so I'm large.
Okay.
42 health,
Oh,
12
can we see?
AC,
Right.
and I will attack him once that.
Did you set it to your temp?
Oh, I did, but I didn't. I must have had the bot click.
Oh, there we go. Okay. 23 is a hit.
It's there's 2 attacks, so both are hit.
Oh, okay, but yeah, that's right. I was thinking advantage again. Yeah, that's a hit and that's a hit. So 22 damage.
2 damage.
That's not bad. I like that.
More damage than Soren did. It's kind of sad.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Well, Soren was never a damage dealer. He just never missed. Ever.
It's true.
I love that me and Soren actually have the same to hit bonus. Did you guys notice that?
No.
Plus 12. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay. Any more from Jensen?
Nope. It's plus
All right.
14 now. This guy.
All right. Lavis turns around and walks away.
Of course he does.
Oh, I can't see it. I was gonna say something, but
Okay. Rick, your turn.
I didn't see that coming. All right. That changes something. Probably.
Yeah, don't waste any more big spells because
yeah.
it's spread to the gauntlet now.
I mean, it was only a 7th level, so I mean, we're totally fine. She has another. And as we found, I can definitely take care of the small guys quickly.
I think I'm going to spiritual weapon 2nd level.
You know, I just realized something. Me, Soren, and Jensen all did the exact same amount of damage.
Huh. Let's see if I can catch up. So I'm going to spawn mine right there. right in front of the far right.
Okay,
Spiky.
question: is it still Soren?
Ooh. Yes.
Real creepy if it
Yes. Yes, it is, because I want him to feel bad.
Oh yeah, the spiritual weapon. I totally forgot about that. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Really wish you would use Soren's marker, but, you know. Say la vie, right? All
They do
right.
confuse her.
Spiritual. That doesn't hit.
That's what you get.
It's so great. It's So great.
Probably. All right, let me use that spell slot. All right, boop. Okay, so that's my bonus action, right? And then for
Sure.
my action, I would like to Sacred Flambe it. Same target.
Same guy. All right.
Where's my? There it is. DC 17.
Oh man.
Just,
Or it takes.
just stacking all the damage there.
He takes 4 damage.
Woo! Suck it. Suck that radiant.
All right.
And I will move protectively in front of Deirdre.
Okay. Deirdre's turn. What would you like her to do?
That's a great question. You want her to do another spiritual, just use one of her, maybe like a 4th level spiritual weapon?
I don't think we should waste much. This is gonna be a breeze if he just bails.
Maybe. I mean,
like
she
six-
could, hey, she could viciously mock the Bone Devil, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that.
I like that.
But that's,
Save her
and then
spells.
what does she do for a bonus action? She can cast a spell.
Does she gets her inspiration back on a short rest now, right?
Yeah.
I think she should inspire somebody else. Because that could help you with your spiritual weapon.
I don't know if we're going to be resting after this necessarily.
What's her plus for healing word?
Her plus?
Yeah.
It's plus
Her
4.
charisma. Yeah.
What a
It's,
healing
it's,
word be?
it's her ability modifier, which is if she has 4 dice, it's a plus 4 for the heal as well.
Yeah.
Should we do
So
vicious mockery and then healing word be?
Yeah,
that could work. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
sure.
Just lowest level healing word.
All right.
just like-
1d4 plus 4.
Because I'm missing 8 health.
6. So Jensen
Six.
or Soren heals for 6,
Jensen's at full in his form.
and that's 1 first level down.
Yeah, I marked it.
And someone is also, and the vicious mockery. That's
Yeah, I'll do
2d4.
It's right there. I got it.
Oh, cool.
Okay. They do save on this one,
Damn it.
so no disadvantage.
Well, it'll most likely attack Soren anyway, so it's all good.
Okay. That's Deirdre's turn. As long as she doesn't move. You don't want her to move, right?
Probably don't be standing in a line. I think we should learn that lesson by now.
Yeah.
Ooh, good
so
point.
I think
I'll
she'll
go with her.
move. Well, no, I don't want her to move closer, so I think she should just move over here.
Hey, same idea.
Okay.
Because then they can only get 2 characters, no matter how they do the line.
Right.
All right. Bone Devil's turn. This one is pounding against the cage. Let me out. Let me out.
I've been locked up. They won't let me out. he's a
Bone
Barney
Devil.
Bone Devil.
Yeah, exactly. All right. This one's going to attempt to grab its tail and chuck it at Soren. What's your AC?
21 with disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage, it still hits you. So
We got good to hit bonuses.
you take 13 piercing, and you're now grappled.
All right.
Escape save is DC 14.
Or you can kill it, whichever you prefer.
Well, I'll just kill it.
Now, after it's wrapped you up, it goes and it's going to sting you with its stinger. Hold up. How would this work?
How would what work?
Is this disadvantaged or would this still be advantaged? Or would this be
Foresight is any attack.
I know, but with the fact that he's grappled now.
Oh, what
change
status
anything.
effect does grapple give? I don't think
grapple
grapple.
Grapple
is
doesn't give anything.
grapple is only his speed is
Movement.
0.
Yeah.
Grapple's
Okay.
real lame. Restrain that you want.
Yep.
Condition ends with a
Which is what I don't like about D&D, because there's no action to restrain even after you've grappled something.
Okay, so you're attempting to dodge out of the way.
You can shove prone after a grapple. That's
All right.
Well, but you could also like technically take your action to tie them up or something.
The only thing that I would argue about it is that it would be kind of restrained, but then it would say that they should be restrained, but they're not. So
Right.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna-
every time I do it, it says restrained. It doesn't say grapple.
it does hit you though, so it's just like someone back home. Even though you have disadvantage at a high AC, doesn't help.
Yep.
You take a 7 damage piercing,
Soren's allowed to take damage. Soren's the tank. That's okay.
and you take an additional 19 poison.
Parry this?
I need DC 14 con save.
Can I parry this?
You could, yes. Yeah,
No.
that's enough.
No damage.
No damage. Never mind.
We forget Soren is awesome.
Hold up. Could you parry while you are grappled?
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's be real here.
I mean, you can cast magic while you're grappled, and that requires your arms. So
I mean, his like waist could be grappled, but his hands are still fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, if you're allowed to attack, that means your hands are free. If you're restrained, then your hands are to your side.
That's fair
Right.
enough. Yeah, so it misses. So no damage.
Alright.
And now it's Derek's turn. Now we got the order correct.
all right, now Derek's gonna step out so we can see what's going on, and he's gonna be like, "Oh well, where'd he go? Oh no, I can actually see him. Never mind.
It's still seeing it.
You chicken shit! Get back here!" And then he's gonna shoot the furthest left spike thingy majigger.
He yells back, "Sticks and stones."
Yeah, I'm gonna break your bones with sticks and stones, you son bitch.
All right, roll a hit.
I love it.
All right.
Are you doing the next far left one, basically?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna just work my way left. That hits because you said 14 hit.
Yep.
All right, still alive.
Yep.
All right. I hope that hits.
No, that one actually missed.
Is it dead?
Nope, it is not.
It is not.
It's not.
Has 1 hit point. It has 1 fucking hit point.
That hurts. I bet.
That's very upsetting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my actions. Fuck it. I'm gonna waste my action surge. 2 more attacks. 1 on the guy, and I'll see where it goes from there.
That's a hit, yeah. It does not kill it, though.
What? Oh, so the other one just had really low hit points.
I forgot to factor in a resistance.
This is a magical weapon.
I know.
Okay.
I'm aware.
All right.
Hit. And 14 is enough to kill. Or 7 in this case. Alright, yeah, you killed him. Yeah, that was my bad on the first one. Technically, the other one still would have been alive, but I misread a resistance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, that he's just going to step back around the corner. I mean, that's all he's going to do.
Okay. Alright, Spine Devils are going to launch volleys at Jensen. Your AC is lower now. So that's a hit for 3 piercing and 5 fire. Second attack is going to hit for 5 piercing and 6 fire. Next guy is going to do the same. He's going to hit for 5 piercing and 5 fire. Second attack. I'm going to miss.
Rurik, you hear a muffled sound coming from behind the column, and it's just Derek saying, "I might need some help with these weaker mobs." Rurik.
Next one hits
Good thing I was already on it.
for 4 piercing and 5 fire. And the last attack misses.
Ooh, perfect.
So one missed.
2 missed.
Oh, 2 missed? Okay. I didn't
2
do that.
attacks. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's their turn. Soin.
All right. So 27. Ooh, that's 29.
Yeah. So
Uh,
25, 26, and 29.
Mm-hmm.
13 damage.
Yep.
That's a +5.
Oh, that's +3, so that does that does the 26. The 26 is below.
That 26 actually procs. We proc the mark, boys.
We just needed a
yeah.
target that could survive more than 4 hits.
This calls for MLG air horns, but it's only on stream.
Let's see.
All right. Let's
7.
let me read pinpoint real quick. I had to read this because this has not been happening. You get the final cut, so you proc it and you get 2d6 radiant. So an extra 7 damage. Very nice. As it absorbs the mark. So basically what happens is you find the exact slash and you did the exact same one and you poked into it. And immediately it just procs it and it just shatters with a burst of light.
Now, if only you were a chaotic.
silver light.
Now, if only you were a chaotic neutral character who'd make some witty banter about that. But hey, Soren is.
By the way, you notice that your sword is actually hurting them pretty well. So.
What kind of bullshit is that? I got a magical weapon and I can't do shit. Okay.
Let me remind you, there is a property on Pinpoint that has the blade has the silver property.
Okay.
So Pinpoint actually is the only weapon that deals the correct damage to him.
So you're saying I should have just bought a whole bunch of silver arrows?
Yeah, you should have.
I really should have. Yeah.
It might just be
Idiot.
Right.
Come on, man, it's obvious.
That's Van Helsing School 101.
All
Oh, I didn't go to the Van Helsing school.
I
right,
will knock it prone with my final bonus action.
let's see it work. Nope.
Okay. No, I went to Monster Hunter Academy. That's where I went. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Jensen.
Ooh, well, look at that crit. I don't know which one that is, so it's a D8. Why couldn't the second one crit? Come on.
Or
1 second. So the
roll.
first one crit, so you get the double damage.
Yeah.
Or the 2 second of the 2
it'll be
dice.
20. It would be 27 plus 3 because the fourth, right? So it'd be 30.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, or is this
No,
Jensen?
this is Jensen. This is Jensen.
Okay, I bet.
So this is 26, 32 damage.
Woo!
Magical damage, if that matters. I'm a druid.
Okay.
That was a good roll.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Almost max.
All right. Lavis's turn. Lavis dips a chalice, from what you guys can see, into the pool of blood. And you see him take a drink of it. And the blood in the river, the river of the thing, starts to glow.
What color?
Don't like that.
What color is it glowing?
Just it glows the bright red.
Hey, Rick, what's happening? Because I can't see anything.
He turns around and pulls out his sword.
Uh-huh.
Rick, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast that on myself as an action.
When are you gonna blow that horn, Rick?
Just, hold on.
We're gonna make that last fight horrible, having both horns. Oh god.
God, I move stuff around and it's so confusing now. So bonus action, spiritual weapon attack.
Okay.
Same far right thingy.
Yep.
14?
That is a hit.
Good. Finally, I do damage, and I do 6 force damage.
Or never mind. It's not considered a weapon, so we're good. Full 6 damage.
Well, it's also force damage instead
Yeah,
of
yeah. We're good.
And you know what? Let's do some. That just seems so close. I'm gonna. Yeah, see, that'd be awfully specific. 35 feet?
I have to say, from like an actual like living standpoint, Jensen and Soren must really hate the rest of the party because we're always like, "Have fun, yeah, good luck, guys."
All right, Deirdre, what does Deirdre want to do here?
I think Jensen's looking really hurt. What do you
I
guys
mean, you'd have
think?
to come in full for it to matter.
Well, we can at least diminish the damage that happens to normal Jensen.
I mean, that's fair.
What does she have? Did she get anything from Xanathars? Not really. Okay, good talk.
Do we want to force cage these guys now that we know he's coming back?
Oh, she has a mass cure wounds. She has mass cure wounds at 5th level.
Do we want to force cage these guys since we know he's not actually running away?
I don't. Probably. I don't know.
Have you guys done a lot of damage to middle white dude?
They've
Yes.
done like 40, 50 something on damage.
Okay, that's
like
a
lot,
fair
yeah.
amount. It seems-
You've done more than that.
I don't know the exact amount. I just know it's at least that much. So
Over 60. I'll give you that amount.
okay.
Do we want to burn a 7th level to get rid of the 3 little ones?
I mean, unless you got a better idea,
Not
because it's
really.
gonna take me 2 turns to kill each one, apparently. So.
Right. So let's
And they do decent amount of damage. He's
Do
doing about
that.
10 damage on average.
You could polymorph Jensen.
But you would have you dropped out of your form?
No.
Well, we wouldn't want to do it till you dropped out of your form because it
I
would
have 3
wait.
health.
Okay, yeah, like true polymorph the fudge nut out of Jensen.
I don't. No, I don't. I'm just. It's kind of
Overkill.
kind of a bad spell for one for us in this situation. It still only goes up to 7.
What
Like your mid trigger stuff into a level 20.
what level is Deirdre? It's 9?
It's whatever I am. I think.
Oh.
So-
Oh, Deirdre's level.
So she could polymorph you into like a really good CR
No.
thing, right?
She could. A giant ape as well. I think she can turn me into.
A giant ape? That sounds pretty good. You guys want to turn Jensen into a giant ape?
That's been my plan, but I never had a. I would never went around to polymorph myself.
Wait, okay, so
I think that sounds like a really great, crazy bard idea. Let's do it.
you got to remember we could technically polymorph Lavis
Maybe.
into like a rabbit.
Yeah, but he could just resist it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we do need to remember.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to remember, like when you used hold person against Vermilion, he could have just resisted it.
Yeah.
So, and he had a crazy high wisdom saving throw. So, there's always that chance that it succeeds, and it becomes a totally one-sided fight. So,
I like
Just-
the idea of polymorph because I'm going to keep getting hit.
Right,
no,
yeah.
that's fine. I have no issue with that. I'm just things to keep in mind. We have quite a few uses of polymorph.
I
4
have
of them.
48 health.
I vote polymorph.
Yeah. So she's level 9, so we can do up to a CR 9 creature then.
Oh, I was based. I don't even. My app doesn't even go to 9.
Hold
It's
on.
a druid app.
Yeah.
Hold on. Monsters.
has
Monster
to be a
listings. Challenge
So-
rating 9.
These don't really go much higher than like 7 or 8.
It can be anything, or does it have to be a beast?
Anything we've seen before, or Deirdre's seen before.
Polymorph has to be a beast.
Oh, polymorph has to be a beast?
No, polymorph
Yeah.
is just anything. True.
My polymorph is a beast.
Chris, can you click on polymorph? We can at least read it. Like, I mean, we're burning the spell slot either way, so
Yeah.
What do you polymorph the
Yeah.
4th level spell?
4th
Yeah.
level, yeah.
Click.
A creature.
To any beast whose challenge rating is equal or lower to the target than the target.
Where does it say
Oh,
that?
what's Jensen's level?
7. So a giant ape is the highest thing you can turn me into.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so
Because that's been my plan all this time.
I don't see it. Where is it on there? Sorry, I can't.
So second paragraph.
Okay, thank you. I just needed a paragraph. So.
we can turn him into a burhag, a giant ape,
Yeah, because my app tells me all the beasts.
an oni, field guardian.
Those aren't beasts.
Yeah, it has to be a beast.
Oh,
Polymorph
does
says
it?
Beast.
Literally the
Oh,
only
well,
option is
shit.
the giant or to go weaker.
Then it's literally only giant ape. Okay.
Yeah, that's why true polymorph is better because it's just any creature.
Sounds
It says
good.
turn
All
a
right, so
creature
you're a big
into
monkey.
creature.
I really like this.
It's like I really like this.
All right, so you actually get bigger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gigantic.
Oh
Like,
my god.
And I have
Make your best gorilla noises.
there we go.
Yeah,
That's about
Thank
Jensen,
you.
go nuts.
12 AC, but 157 hit points.
Woo!
You can make your temp HP that.
Well, that polymorph-
In strength.
that polymorph. Also be aware you now have the mental capability of a giant ape. Because you assume all its stats, unlike yours. So if someone uses a spell on you, you have to use that. That's the downside to polymorph.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty smart though.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, but, you know, that is the downside. What?
They're all
What'd you
just
say?
smart- They're as smart as a dumb human.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
All right.
Yeah, that is the one upside to your beast form over polymorph is you get all the bad.
Any bonus actions for Deirdre?
No. Nope.
Yeah.
You can tell me word me again.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a spell. Oh,
Oh well, no, because that's no, never mind, nothing. Well, actually, no, that's a spell. Damn it!
You want to move her further away from me in case we have any like cone attacks?
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
yeah, she don't. Now she's concentrating on me, so she can bail.
Yeah.
Right.
To where?
I mean, most spells have an average range of like you know, let's say about 90
There-ish?
meters. So like, she'd just run over here. That'd be fine.
So 25 feet over here.
Oh yeah, because she's
They're gonna
walking.
go one more. Yeah, I can go more.
She can go 50.
No,
No,
she's
she's
walking.
not on her.
She's walking.
She'd have to
We-
use an action to get a room up.
Yep.
We're
Use it.
both walking, so. Because we
Okay.
forgot about it. Because we haven't
Yep.
played for 2 weeks.
All right. Devil.
I really am sad that Deirdre's missing this, though, because I think we're having a lot of fun with this session, to be honest. Because we just don't care. It's the end of the game, so we're just doing stuff.
I still care.
Well, I mean, I still care, but, like, you know, if it dies,
Alright.
if we die climactically, I wouldn't be
So
upset.
Soren's still grappled. Attacks. Miss. Yep, miss.
So how does Soren feel about the crazy, awesome party comparatively to him now?
I mean, I'm still pretty awesome.
No, you're still pretty awesome, but, like, he's seeing all these weird magic coming
Alright.
from Rurik and especially Deirdre.
The second
I
attack.
haven't casted anything different.
Really? Oh. Seeing weird magic come from Deirdre. Our party revolves around Deirdre at the moment when it comes to spells right
You
now.
take 10 damage. 10 slashing damage from his claws. And he's going to sting you with his last attack.
No, one thing we need to address after the fight is how Soren feels about the ghost image. Spirit weapon.
How
Anyway.
does he feel?
No
I mean,
answer.
we're in combat.
yeah, we're
Yeah, but
yeah.
surely you notice.
Well, I mean, he gets 6
I know this,
seconds.
but I'm not gonna monologue right now.
Yeah, he gets 6 seconds of monologue. Come on, spend your entire action to monologue.
It's not my style.
I don't know. You become a ruler. You might have changed.
Dude, monkeys hit real hard, by the way.
Yep.
They do. Oh, that's good. I would hope so. They're ginormous.
Real hard.
All
Well,
right.
did they have a good to hit
Eric?
bonus though? That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Derek, it's your turn.
He said with a scoff, I think, yeah, that feels
Yeah.
confident.
Oh yeah. I mean, they are what? They're a CR 7 or 8 creature, right?
7.
7. So they've got to be something decent. Oh, it's Derek. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to the name. Oh God. What'd you say it 4 times?
3, I think. But
3.
I was about to say it again.
Yeah. I realized that for a second. Derek is gonna help out with the big mob, realizing that the guys seem, other than the other one seemed really hard to take down. So he's going to attack twice on the big bone devil in between them.
Okay.
Does that hit?
You don't have advantage, right?
No.
Miss.
God, I'm rolling so low today. Like, that's really low. That's a 6. That's bad.
That's
All right. For 11, assuming there's not resistances somewhere in there. So.
yep.
And bonus action. I don't really have anything else. I think I am going to start moving closer though. So that was 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll do 30 there. All right.
All right. Devil's turn. They're going to just throw some more spawns, I guess. Seems to be working out so far. Jensen, your AC is 12.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Hit for 4 piercing and 4 fire. Second attack is a crit for 6 piercing and 9 fire.
We're just tinking us down, man.
Next guy, first attack is a miss.
I think we need to save all our
Second
spell
attack
slots
is a
for
hit.
polymorph.
6 piercing
Like all the spell slots up to level 6, just try to save those for polymorph at this point.
and 5 fire. Last guy, first attack is a hit for 3 piercing and 4 fire. And last attack is a hit for 6 piercing and 4 fire.
Yeah, this is the bane of giant creatures. Ads.
That was 51 damage.
Jeez. From
Okay.
3 creatures. I'm glad we force caged the other ones.
Wasn't even a third of my health, though. That's a nice feeling.
Feels
Yeah.
good.
All right, Soren.
You mean your form stays for longer than 1 round?
Weird, I know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Soren, you're up.
I am.
Woo!
So what's that? That's like a 39 at this point.
Yeah. I've kind of given up.
36 and a 30. The 30 procs. Or no, it's 32, never mind. It's the
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Reset,
We're
right?
good. 32.
So
no,
every
none of those are proc, yeah. None of
Yeah.
those are proc.
so we have 24.
18 and 15, so it's 33.
It's not bad.
Have you used your action surge?
Nope.
Okay, making sure you haven't used it.
I should probably mark that off on my character sheet. 'Cause
Does this thing look weak?
Oh, yeah, he's weak.
Okay. I will still bash him.
No. We don't have good strength, so.
you should try to shield bash the giant ape.
So I guess that's it.
Okay.
Here we go. These better hit. These crit like holy god.
Now, these won't count as magical. Just remember that.
14 is a miss, 27 is a hit.
27. So it did 19 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I can't heal myself, so that's it.
All right. Lavis starts to maneuver up, and he's walking. He's not in any rush.
That's good.
That's a great sign.
I don't want to.
He's going to move here, next to the force cage.
I can't shoot him from there.
All right, Rook, your turn. Yeah, that was kind of the point.
Yeah, well, something's like, damn it, the first cage is my way now.
All right, I'm gonna do my spiritual weapon attack for my bonus action against the one guy.
Yeah, might as well.
28 for 11.
Ooh, there we go. Good roll.
Yep.
And then,
Well, I mean,
Okay.
Jensen did just take a whole bunch of hit points if you want to, like, cure wounds.
yeah, melee.
Yeah. Maybe you want to use your action to get on your broom. And you'd have a lot more
I'm
movement.
just gonna Sacred Flame right now.
Okay.
Because I've already used my bonus action, and I'm holding off on any action-y healing things, because that's kind of a lot.
Yeah. No, I understand.
So, where'd it go? Sacred Flambe. Ooh, please fail.
Which one?
Bottom, the far right purple dude.
Okay. It's a fail. You kill it.
That's like the most damage I've ever done.
So you need to take care of the ads, apparently.
Oh, it's dead. Yes.
It is dead. Yeah,
Hooray
so
for me.
it gets smote with flambés.
And I'll say, Sword, you see that? I finally killed something with it.
Congratulations.
Yay! Always enthusiastic.
Derek takes the time to clap.
As he still looks over at the
I bow.
spiritual weapon of Soren.
Yep. I bow. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That was all right.
Yep, I'm done.
Deirdre's turn. What does she want to do?
Does she have any AoE? Well, but they were both at full, so.
Thunder,
Yeah.
Shatter. She has a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, she does. And
Let me look at the bar. This is a good time to go over the bar spells again.
mm-hmm.
I feel like throwing something to Lavis is probably a good idea.
Yeah, especially if it doesn't have a saving throw or something like that.
The dance, maybe, on Lavis?
That could be good. I feel like he'll make his save, but, you know, it'll waste one turn at least. And he has a sword, so it doesn't look like he's super ranged or anything.
Doesn't the dance have like a weird save system?
You have to spend your action to basically roll your save.
Creatures that can't be charmed. He's probably immune to charm.
That's actually possible.
Makes a lot. Vampire's king of charm.
Mm-hmm. Well, she could definitely do the sword. She could spawn the sword and start helping us in the fight. The Mordecaine's sword, the basically buffed up spiritual weapon. But that's a 7th level spell, so I don't know if you want to
I don't
use
like that. What's spiritual? Let's see. Does that have to be a 4th?
Well, no, it's 2nd level for spiritual weapon. 4th buffs it up, and then 6th buffs it up. You know, like every 2 levels.
How many spells does she have at 6th?
At 6th, I want to say
2.
4.
2.
2. What has she used?
Nothing. Sixth level spell slot only has 2.
Oh, is that
spell
one?
slots.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
The only one that has 4 is first level.
I mean, she's not going to use any of these others unless it's a dance. And
Yeah. I mean, throwing up a level 2 spiritual weapon would help our overall damage.
my vote would be for like a level 6 spiritual weapon.
That wouldn't be horrible.
What's the damage on that? Let's see.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. And then she could use it against the ads. You know, try to wipe them out because they're actually doing quite a bit of damage in one turn. So,
Spiritual weapon.
Where?
so it
On the
has a
ads?
range of on the ads. It has a range of 60, doesn't it?
So go up.
So she would have to move closer.
Yeah, she can move closer.
So that's 5d8 damage.
Yeah,
All right.
5d8. Yes.
I think that's smart.
Hold up, I got it. I'm gonna put it on her sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual weapon. Okay, it's a hit. We're casting it at 6th level. Submitting. 22 damage. 21 damage. No, you 21 damage.
Against either of them, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I did the left one.
So
I don't think it works. Wait,
You don't think what worked?
you roll a 7, a 6, and a 4 plus 4. You roll 3 numbers.
3d8s, yeah.
It's 5d8, right?
I don't know. Spiritual
Not
weapon.
at 6th level, no.
When you use a
It's
spell
every
slot,
two. It's every 2 levels is when it gets the upgrade.
oh, for every 2 spell slot. Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it gets 3 dice.
I guess 3 dice. That's still really decent damage, and it's force, and there's not very many things resistant to force damage. So
Okay, she still has an action.
yeah.
She's not the same one.
No, she's gonna get on her broom for her action.
Okay, sure. On the broom. Puts her on the broom.
Yeah, because that might be a good idea. Yeah, and goes up with the rest of her movement. So she would have done that before she cast the spiritual weapon. So she would have got on the broom and then
Okay, so
Just up in the air as high as she can get.
gotcha. Okay, Devil's turn. It's going to attack Soren. Still has not broken his grapple. He's fighting in the tail of the Bone Devil.
He just doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
All right, disadvantage. This one hits.
Always does.
Always does.
Always.
Luckily, it's not on the harder to hit damage. 5 damage. Second attack is a double 1.
You're right.
So it just decapitates itself?
Yeah, and it just does nothing. There's nobody hit around it, and it can't really lose its claws. I mean, it could scrape them and hurt them, but
I feel like with this type of creature, if it lost its claws, they just
It
immediately
could
grow
swing
back.
itself with my sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And the sting attack is a miss. Again, you hear more banging on the force cage. Derek, it's your turn.
Derek is going to attack the spiked flyer thingy in the back that Deirdre attacked with her spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So there's the first one.
Hits it.
All right.
It's death.
Dead.
Mhm.
All right. And then I'm going to attack the other small guy in the back as well.
Okay.
Come on, crit. Oh, I have a much better crit chance than everyone else. It's 100% better. Well, because I have.
Yeah,
two
no,
things
no.
I crit on, so-
Math jokes.
Cast at a level 6 spiritual level with Deirdre.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because the sword is nice, but it's a level 7 spell, and we kind of want to save those right now.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. That's all done.
Yeah. And I don't have anything else to do because there's no reason to use second wind. Actually,
Got the
I think
bagpipes out.
I think I'm actually gonna move a little bit, but yeah, I'm just gonna move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we should keep in mind she has one more level 6. Her level 6 sunk, so
No,
you should think about up-leveling something else.
yeah.
When
So I'm
you-
good.
All right. Spine Devil's going to throw out his last 2 spines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's limited. Miss and a miss.
I have an absurdly high amount,
Soren.
and then I've got javelins and hand axes after that. It's so great.
God, what is the plus at this point?
7. It's plus 7 right now. So that's a
Oh.
28. That does not proc anything.
Yeah, because I think 29 was one.
14 damage though. And the last one. Okay, that is a 40. That was a 40, guys.
Double crit.
You kill it.
Yeah, but that's even the best thing to kill it on because it's a double crit.
That's
it's
a double
and
crit.
a 40 to hit, and it's a crap ton of damage.
Finish him.
The only thing that could have been better is if it popped, but you can't pop on a crit because of the way the sword works. So.
Yeah, never.
Which is a really good aspect to have
Yeah,
for it because
that
that would
was-
be totally.
The point of it's a way you couldn't crit the radiant damage. So yes, that
Basically,
was-
the radiant damage. Yeah, radiant
I
damage
thought
was
it
like.
would proc more, so I was just like, hey, I don't want this to this damage to crit, so I'll just give it the extra stuff. So
Yeah.
Um,
Well, statistically, it should pop a lot more than it does, especially when you've hit it 9 times.
exactly. It's true. All right, there you go. 11 HP. And any movement for someone? Okay, perfect.
I'll just check this real quick.
Well, and the force cage is also in the way, so spells can't pass through it. Well, assuming they shoot in a straight line.
Curve the bullet.
And that's
Yep.
seems kind of wasteful. Oh, okay. You know what? I move real fast.
You do.
Not quite that fast, but I have.
Remember,
long
you might
movement.
get you're big, so you might get an attack of opportunity. So you're going to want to step to the side first and then run down.
I think I can get there like no problem.
Well, how long is your reach too? Because you got to factor that in.
I
You
mean,
may
I've
not
seen
need
King
that
Kong at least once, and that dude climbed a building, so.
Yeah, it's true.
far. He climbed a building in like 30
At
seconds.
least once.
Okay, it was once.
there you go.
What's your reach?
10 feet.
It's 10. Is that?
Should be because he's
No,
gigantic.
it'd be one more ahead in order to get.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's roll this.
Does that hit?
Numbers 20 and a 12.
20 is a hit, 12 is not. So 19 damage.
I don't see the 20. Oh, I see. Okay, you're doing it as a macro, so it's okay.
Okay.
Wow, 21 damage. Holy crap!
I did 40 damage. Huh? That's terrible.
Holy.
That's all I got.
Yeah, this is our new combo.
Lavis steps
That's what I've been
up.
waiting to do for a while.
Lavis steps up with his sword and unleashes a barrage of 4 attacks.
Oh shit!
First one hits.
I don't think he's gonna miss. I really don't.
Very unlikely.
Oh no.
All right, you take 22 damage.
Oh.
Second attack is a crit.
Oh god.
Yeah, this one's done.
Yeah. Well, we can cast it a whole bunch more.
30 damage.
I think we didn't want him to get to the blood. I think he like leveled up from that.
Leveled up.
Next
I don't
attack is
Next attack is a what?
a hit
Okay.
for 15.
So the one thing I do have to
And
say.
last
Oh, go ahead.
attack.
4 attacks?
4 attacks.
He
Oh, that's
hurts.
really bad damage.
No, that's great. That's perfect.
No, this sucks, guys. For 13.
Yeah, no, he can roll that as much as he wants,
I mean, he only did like 80 damage.
which is half of that form's health, roughly.
I need you to make I need you to make 4 con saves, please.
Oh my god.
DC 17.
Well, at least you're in awesome beast form.
+4 on these.
Only +4, really?
16, that's a fail. 9, that's a fail. 10, that's a fail. 13, that's a pass. Okay, so you're taking extra damage now.
Oh,
All of
not enough.
Rolled 5, by the way. Oh no, the 21 isn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
9 necrotic.
Your macros are confusing me.
9 in necrotic. And 9 necrotic.
27.
7 necrotic damage.
One more than necessary.
Damn.
Alright, so you revert back to Jensen.
Does he revert to Jensen or does he revert to his 3 HP shield form?
No, to Jensen.
Oh.
Alright. Rurik.
Hey, I mean that burned his entire turn, so I'm really not that upset. He didn't get a chance to attack anyone else.
Right.
So we still have that one small ad left. Yeah, I did hit him once for some amount of damage. I don't know how much.
Okay, well, that's definitely my bonus action. Is a spiritual weapon attack on the one remaining purple thing. Sometime. Okay, 16 for 13 force damage.
Yeah, 14 hits, so.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Dies or it does?
It does not die. No.
Oh, okay, it does hit. Okay, sorry.
Does hit, yes.
Vowels, you know. And I mean, what's our distance? Ugh.
You have our sword, right?
No, I don't have any weapons. You guys didn't give me anything.
Wait, quick thing, Jensen, you have the Sunblade out, right?
Who
With-
has
with-
something?
I
Jensen
was
is
never
supposed to be
given a
the-
weapon.
I thought I gave you the something.
I thought Jensen still had it.
I don't think we ever determined what we were going to do with that.
My character is attuned to the Mace of Destruction, so I gave somebody the something.
Then you must
that's
have given
right.
it. You must have given it to me then, because I'm the only one other than Soren in the
I
party.
could have
that can
somebody a great Rurik at it.
Let me check to see if Deirdre has on her character sheet. Just make sure.
Yeah. Well, because I'm the only other person in the party
Klepto.
besides Soren who can actually use it.
That is, she doesn't have it.
I'm the only other person in the party that besides. You
I
that
don't
can
have it because I remember asking, like, you sure you don't want to give me anything? I was like, oh, we'll give it to this person. Like, all right,
I'm
cool.
like 99% sure we gave it to Rurik. Because
I
we was
remember.
playing,
remember.
we went through all this.
Time to go watch the VODs, everybody.
Either that or you have the Mace of Disruption.
No,
No,
I have
no.
neither weapon.
Yeah.
I don't have both radiant weapons. That's ridiculous.
I think we may have decided to decide it when we started this session, but we didn't remember.
That happens when you've been gone for 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
I
What
would
would we have done?
Can we just give it to somebody that's not Jensen then?
We agreed to give it to Rick because he's just gonna stand there and not
whoever character sheet it's on is who has it.
But it's not on anyone's character sheet. It's not on mine.
If it's on anybody's, it's on the last person who had it. That's the fairest way to do it. Because
Okay.
that's your fault for not putting on your character sheet.
Jensen.
If it's on your
I
character
guess
sheet,
it's on mine, but I could have sworn we gave it to Rick because he's not going to use it, so he can just stand there and apply the what.
yeah. I mean, like,
that was my reason.
yeah. The key thing here is that if you don't have it on your character sheet, it's
Are
not
you
there.
sure it's not on Soren's?
It's on my character sheet, but it's been there since I left. I never deleted it.
Oh, okay.
I noticed that before we started. So.
Okay.
I didn't
Well,
read it.
because we did discuss the option of Soren dual wielding, so that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, but I didn't take the feat.
No, and that takes an attunement slot, right? And I don't have it there.
No, Sunblade does not require attunement.
Oh, well.
You can just say I have it then. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, and if you want to throw it to someone or toss it to someone at any point, that's fine.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
Gimme.
He's standing in sunlight then at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, how does he react? Like, what does it do?
Oh, he doesn't.
Boo, hiss.
Bullshit. Oh well. We tried.
He's turned into something much greater.
Uh-oh.
So he's basically a vampire on steroids because blood is a steroid for them, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Drugs. Gotta love him.
Well, what was the name of the creature from like the second Blade movie that was like a hybrid of vampires and something else?
I don't know.
Oh.
Who knows? That movie came out like in high school.
All right. Anything else, Rick?
I moved my movement. I did my
Yeah, but
thing. And
you have an
then,
action like that.
right, my action. Plenty. I'm going to attempt to guiding bolt him at
Okay.
first level.
Okay.
I have to find the spell. There it is.
You got a wall.
Ray 25
Yeah, that hits.
or 16 radiant, please.
And the next attack has advantage.
Correct.
To check something real quick.
Be awesome.
No, they do not have. I thought they did. Okay, cool. Okay. At the end of Rick's turn, he makes a unarmed strike against Jensen.
At disadvantage? Question mark.
Why?
Why?
Sunlight.
Oh no.
No, that's why I asked if he
It's
reacted.
a miss though. It's a miss.
Well, react versus actual effect, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. He misses though. So Deirdre's turn.
Yay. All right, what do we want to do with her? Another polymorph? Like she's got two more of that level.
that's probably wise.
Yeah.
What's the range on polymorph?
I want to say it's 90.
Gotta be pretty long. I can.
Polymorph's range is 60, but she does have 50-foot movement right now.
Yeah, she's on a broom now.
So we want to be 50 feet away from Jensen. So anywhere like along this path here.
Or hereish?
Well, no, we don't want her to move her full movement. We want her to cast it and back away.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
So
All right.
Go there,
well-
back up too.
yeah, and then back up too. So
All right. She'll do a flyby.
So no, she can be here. She's gonna do that. So 60.
it's 60. Sorry.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she would want to move as little distance as possible. So, like, she would want to be over here because that actually is a further distance from where she started. Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. There it is. She's got one left.
Giant
You
ape.
back to a giant ape. You go
Only
back to
57 health.
Whoa, almost. You changed that and it kept me from bringing you up. Alright.
Still awesome. Though that does kind of block Soren from being able to get.
Jensen is
There.
like a crazy shrinky dink.
Alright, she's gonna back away with the rest of her movement.
Well, You have to remember with polymorph, it doesn't change Jensen the way that Jensen normally changes it. It actually turns Jensen into a
This will
giant.
be the first time I've actually been available.
You want to use her sword to slash?
Yeah, we want to try and kill that guy, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
And then move it closer, so.
That was
Oh,
6th level, so that's what? 68?
Okay, that's a hit.
No, it's 3d8. It's only 1d8 every 2
I got it.
rounds.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back. So. Okay.
15. It's not horrible.
Can you move it?
And it kills.
Move it to its folder.
No, you gotta move it with a bonus action.
All right, so
Oh.
well, I
Yeah.
thought it was you can move and attack with it. With a bonus
It's
action.
specifically in that order.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
well,
move
then
it
we
and it attacks, or you just
all right,
attack.
Well, then we would have moved it 10 feet forward and attacked the thing from behind.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest before it died, but
That's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
because
We
we
gotta
want
be
to
as efficient as possible, man. Final boss fight.
All right. That's
I
Deirdre's
did-
full turn. Bone Devil's no longer alive. I'm just gonna pull them out of the order because they're gonna be out for an hour or so. All
Yeah.
Watch this
Um,
fight take an hour. That'd be hilarious.
right, Derek.
Like 10,000 turns or something like that. Derek is going to, well, he's really only got one option at this point. He's going to yell at Rurik and say, use the damn horn, you son of a bitch. And then he's going to shoot
Okay.
Lavis twice.
Mhm.
Yeah. First one.
Yep.
Okay. It's his magic weapon.
Yep.
Second one, I'm assuming that's a hit as well.
Yep.
All right.
Don't forget about the properties of the lantern that you were given.
The lantern.
Right.
Correct.
I have to be close.
Oh, yes. I totally forgot about that.
Do you have like a detailed list, or did we just talk about it?
We only talked about it. He said 60 feet, right? Because he was huge and he said 60 feet was pretty close.
I thought you said 30.
30. Yeah.
I swore he said 60. Because he was tall and I was like, that's a really long distance for me.
Well,
Yeah.
a huge creature is only 30 feet tall, so
I can look it up. Let me see.
I don't know. We'll find out. He probably wrote it down.
It is 60. You're right.
Okay, sweet. So you don't have. I think you're actually in range right now.
I'm almost.
Okay, you need to
One
step
step
one
forward.
square.
Yeah. Almost.
Okay. And I
I was
don't.
planning on it.
I don't really have another bonus action I can use, but I am gonna run forward.
Okay.
So
Soren.
5, 6. All right.
Can't do much. I'm assuming I'm not allowed to just fight under Jensen.
Correct. Yes.
Well, no,
Oh,
it's two,
no,
size,
it's
two
he's
sizes bigger.
Yeah. He's huge, so yes, you can.
2 sizes bigger. So
You can move underneath him.
Can I stand underneath her?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
allowed?
You're allowed. Yeah.
could you do it on a corner so we can? Oh, okay, never mind. You because it's been moved, so we can still see.
Oh, it's like a kangaroo.
A mama kangaroo.
All right. Pinpoint.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, don't the great apes have a pouch, anyways?
A little baby Joey.
That's it.
Plus, oh no, there's no pluses.
Yep.
15 damage.
Yep.
And this is the. Oh.
Baby. Marks a 33.
Oh yeah.
So you have a 20. You have a 26 and a 33 point. No.
I'm gonna write these down. It's probably gonna take a while. 26 and a 33.
Now, don't action surge this turn because we don't want to kill him yet.
I don't think I will kill him if I actually search.
I don't want to take the chance.
I'd wait.
What's this? Okay, I can't use that. Should have thought this through. Never mind. Guess my turn's over.
Do you guys
Bonus
remember?
action.
Do you guys remember how the lantern activates after being in 60 feet range?
We have to
I
make
thought
him
we had to set it
unconscious.
down.
What do you call it? Unconscious or asleep, I think.
He has to be unconscious.
Or
Yeah.
asleep? Yeah. And as
Yeah,
long as he's
so we-
unconscious.
Yeah, we basically
So-
have to melee attack him.
You could
Or-
action surge non-lethal damage him, I guess.
Can I
Yeah.
can I specify non-lethal damage?
Yeah, any melee attack you can do that with.
Alright, I will action search.
Okay.
And I will disarm and attack him
Yep.
and get rid of his sword.
Oh,
That is
the thing.
One superiority dice.
Does it just
Strength saving
happen?
throw for a 16.
16.
25
not-
plus.
Yes, you knock his sword out of his hand.
Chris is a math cleric.
It's a 27 mark.
27 is a hit, yes.
12 damage plus a d8.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It says testing for some reason.
Testing.
Oh, because that was your testing damage roll. You had a macro for it, and you tested it because you wanted to see if you could write it next to like the damage.
20 damage on that roll. I can. Does he have anything else on him?
Not weaponry, no. He was just one single sword. So.
Okay. Well, maneuvering doesn't work in this situation, so
You could bonus action try to knock him down. Then he
I'll bonus. I should have done that twice. I'll bonus action knock him down.
well, you can only do it once.
Yeah, I
'cause
can only
it's
do one.
bonus. Yeah,
So knock him down.
because then Jensen would have advantage.
Passes.
Damn it.
And I get one more turn.
Well, he failed the first strength save, so I was like, it might actually fail the second. You know.
That's a
28
hit.
plus 3 is a 31.
Yep. You didn't proc on that though.
18 damage. I'm done.
All
You're
right,
1 point away from pro.
Jensen.
25 and a 21.
25, 21. All right, both of those hit.
For a shit ton
Look
of
at that.
damage.
That's a
lot
lot
of
of
damage.
fucking damage.
You're specifying non-lethal,
One Hulk to Loki there.
Yeah.
All right, immediately he falls to the ground and turns into a mist.
Yeah.
Even with non-lethal damage?
Correct.
Okay. Crap. Follow it! Well, follow it, guys. I'm assuming we're out of turn order at this point because we don't have to worry about the other
No,
guys.
you're
I have
not
to
out of
worry.
turn order.
Okay.
So, Jensen, anything else that you want to do? There's a big giant ape.
Can I cancel the pylon?
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
Deirdre's got to drop concentration.
Yeah, Deirdre's drop concentration. Yep.
Fuck.
You can just tell her, or someone can tell her to drop concentration or something.
Can you move around it to block its? No, it can move through you.
Because you can drop concentration at any time, even not on your turn, right?
I'm not sure, actually.
I have no idea. So.
Yeah, she should drop it immediately.
Yeah, just glare at her, and because you can't speak, so it's like.
Oh my.
Assuming the mistforms don't trigger opportunity attack. Otherwise, there's no point.
The
Yeah, that's
PHB says you can drop concentration at any time.
Then yes, okay.
So, second question: Will
Do you have a page on that, by the way? I want to see that.
I am looking because it was on Reddit.
Okay. It's probably in the spell
Yeah,
instructions.
it's in
and stuff.
spell casting, probably. Concentration.
Uh,
Okay, let's see.
yeah, it's the very last line on page 203. You can end concentration at any time, no action required.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Cool.
Oh, I guess the very last line on the left side.
Yeah, left side, yeah. I got confused for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
no, that's not exactly what it says.
That's
So-
my bad.
before she does that, would I know if the miss? Can I get an opportunity attack on the mistform when it bails?
It's not moved yet. It hasn't
That
moved
may be
yet.
a wheel. It's not still there.
What?
I know he's going to run back to his body. Will I get an opportunity attack?
I mean, yes.
Do
Technically.
you want to take that? Because I'm not
It-
within
it-
range.
It leaves your point of contention. So yes, it would. You would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Now we're assuming we could hurt mist.
So you're saying you should wait until you get the attack of opportunity and then drop it.
But you can move. You can still move like in a direction to like intercept.
I got a better plan. I got it.
I don't think you could really formulate a plan right now, so I think you're kind of either dropping it or not.
Yeah, I would say she would drop it whenever we know we're in retrieval mode now. I can't
Yeah.
retrieve mist as a monkey.
Yeah, so then she would drop it. I can understand that. I'm just saying you can't really like say, oh, after I attack, she'll drop it because you can't say anything. So, and I don't think we could convey that with monkey grunts and chest banging. So,
Okay. Lavis's turn then. If you don't do anything at that point, Lavis is gonna go straight up into the ceiling through the cracks in the ceiling.
Okay, I gotta attack him up here then.
You will get attacks, yes. Both Soren and Jensen, yes.
Can Soren is miss, so what can Soren do? I just try to grab it, or
You can't grab miss now. You can just attack it.
does the sunlight's not do anything, I would say?
I mean, you can see it better. He currently still has his blood powers activated, though. So.
Bless you.
Sorry.
why are
This
you
is important.
apologizing?
So, attack of opportunity now.
Yeah, I get a spell. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this.
You get a spell.
Or
If he
caster.
reversed. If he reverts, yeah.
No.
So, Rourke's only 5 feet away. He only needs 5 feet. So I will Thorn Whip him and try to get him bring him back 10 more feet into Rourke.
You're going to try to grab the mist?
Can I Thorn Whip him?
You won't be able to grab him now.
Well, I will Earth Bind him then.
Okay.
Oh, Jensen gets a spell. I'm like, Soren gets a spell. What are you talking about? That's what was confusing me.
Yeah, but they're both getting one.
Okay.
Earthbind. Choose one target you can see within range. Target must make a strength saving throw, or its flying tree is reduced to 0 for the next minute.
That might actually work.
What's the spell called again? I want to read through it.
Earthbind.
I can just click in there.
Okay.
Oh, that works too, yeah.
Huh? Okay. Cool.
Strength is a piss.
I'm checking to see if it has different stats or if it's the same.
I have never thought of that strategy to keep a vampire from doing something.
Oh, it's been in my mind, since I made the character.
Nice.
I was making a character for us to go hunt him.
Your
Well-
spell DC is what?
16.
He rolled a 16.
Damn it.
It was a good one though.
Yeah,
That would have worked.
that's some crazy crap there. Well, see, I thought about it like that could work for like a bat, like the bat form kind of thing, but I never
Yeah.
thought about it for the mist form.
Mist form has a flying speed, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Does? Is
It
it
does,
fast? Does it look fast?
It's 20 feet fly
Oh.
speed.
Oh, well, what were we worried about? We'll just walk behind it.
Oh, is it just
Oh,
20
yeah.
feet?
It's going up into the ceiling now.
Okay.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Well, how high is the ceiling here?
20 feet. So he gets right through the cracks.
And here I was hoping. So the ape is like hunched down?
No, there's no ape anymore. Yeah,
I know, but when it was there, it was like hunched down, beating on things. Because it's really tall,
Okay, at this point now we end initiative or the turn
Well,
order.
can I jump on my broom because I'm just outside of the? So it would be my turn if we maintained it.
Yeah.
So I want to jump on my broom and go above, and see if I can intercept it from that angle.
Well, it's in the ceiling now. Is what I'm saying.
Right. So like,
The
there's
ceiling
a
of this place is the cave.
There's a ceiling which he's going about here
Hmm.
because he's inside. I'm here, so I want to go up and over.
I thought the ceiling of
The
the
ceiling
cave
is the
was-
cave. The ceiling is
Yeah.
the cave.
Oh, I thought it
The
was
building
a temple.
is built in. The building
like
is built
temple,
into
and
the
then we had air above it. Okay.
No. Good attempt, but yeah, I see where you'd be confused.
All right. I just had a different picture of the structure in my head.
There's no vision of it. It just disappears into the ceiling.
Yes.
Well, if you guys want to be
But you can
dangerous,
tell the blood is still glowing though.
Hold on.
if you guys want to be dangerous, we can shatter the ceiling. Have Deirdre shatter the ceiling.
Do we know what its move speed was?
You don't really know.
Well, I just mean like we could collapse the ceiling and try to get up that way. Is what I'm getting at. Because we have 2 people who can
I
fly.
just need vision on it because I have a 300-foot range.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, we could try to collapse the ceiling. Is all I'm getting at. But the problem is, it went up right where you guys are at, so we'd have to back away, which would be the. Well, I guess if we were still in turn order, you guys could back away, and then Deirdre could shatter the ceiling, and then, possibly that might work.
Oh, that spell went away. I was gonna try and stone shape, but it's not on my list. It's 4th level, right?
The what?
Stone shape.
Oh,
That's
stone
4th
shape.
level. Why is it not on here?
Chris, do you still have the turn order thing?
Right, I'd be next.
Just so I can see it to reference something for myself.
I don't have any more. I closed it up.
Yeah,
Well,
because he
I
rolled
don't know.
a 5.
So it would be Rogue's turn next. Can you do anything at all, Rogue?
Well, I would
Close it.
like to stone shape, but it's not on my spell list, and I don't. I feel like that affects my preparing of spells mentally as a player, because when weighing my options, it wasn't there, so I don't know if I would have considered it or not. So, suck.
I'm trying to read through what Deirdre can do.
The shatter is the only thing I can think of at the moment. But we'd be dropping rocks on top of you 2, so. Though she has been slowly going crazy, so would she do that?
I mean, it makes sense to me. She uses shatter quite a bit.
She loves the shit out of shatter.
It's her main attack spell, so of course.
Oh, we're in a cave? Can I shatter?
And she only ever tries to use it when we're in a cave.
Yeah.
It's great.
Open area? No, I'm gonna viciously.
No, I'll go up and stab it with my dagger.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing I can think. I think I can do. So. Wait. Hold on. I just have to be within 60 feet, right? So I'd like to kind of fly up to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And then theoretically, I can meld into stone, which I always have ready, and I don't have to cast it as a ritual, so it's instant.
Sure.
Could I go into the same space as the mist person? So is that enough to absorb the thing?
Well, we're assuming he's unconscious.
Well, that's worth a shot.
No, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just,
So that's what I'd like to try to do, is essentially figure
Can
out
you use-
where he was or where he was going, because it's 6 seconds. Is it happening at the same time? Or I know we take turns, but
You don't know because when you meld into the stone, you don't see what happens with the lantern.
okay, but
So
so I do meld into the point which I think he went into, or
Correct.
where I saw him go into. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that, definitely.
Okay.
so
So then I'm
Can I
like,
do
all
this?
right, I'll have to wait a turn, but then I'll pop out.
of course, we have no idea what's going on.
No, you just
so
see
that
Rurik do a platform 9 3/4, just zoom into the ceiling.
That's what I was thinking. That's pretty
Eric's
good.
very confused. Guards and wards. What's that?
I have an idea. If you want to try, on Deirdre.
What?
Can she
Shoot.
shatter at 6th level right where he went?
Which is right above you guys. I
Yeah.
hope you're aware of that. All right. Yeah, she could totally do that.
And if she gets vision on, my turn's next. Well, technically,
Well-
Sword's turn safe, but who cares?
Well, no. Derek's turn.
And you and Sword can't do anything in this situation.
Basically, yeah. Let's just make sure we get it right, though. It would be Derek's turn next because Soren and Jensen don't. roll
Are you? If you shatter, you're also shattering the person who just melted into stone.
I'm aware. I don't think Deirdre would care.
Oh God. Well, and can Deirdre even see the point where Rurik went up?
Oh yeah, she's pretty
Yes.
far.
She can.
Okay. Well, because I can't see her vision, so
I mean, it's either this or try to find him again. This is our last chance.
yeah. Honestly, if we're gonna vote for it, I totally vote for the shatter, just because I want to see what happens. But I mean, ultimately, it's Chris's decision. 'Cause
It's gonna
I don't know how
fucking
much-
No, it's
hurt.
y'all's decision. If that's what you want Deirdre to
It's
do.
All right,
gonna
well,
hurt
Deirdre
for
knows the
me.
spell. She
Do
would have an
it.
idea of how
Do
much-
it.
No. He said do it. He said do it. We're doing
He
it.
has Death Ward up, so he's fine.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna fall and then immediately
Oh.
die.
I defer to you. The very last paragraph, second to last sentence of Meld into Stone.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh God.
The complete destruction means I get expelled and it fucking hurts.
Yeah, but you have Death
damage.
Ward.
Yeah, you have Death Ward.
Oh no,
So
yeah, that's fine.
That would be applied as part of the attack. So basically, you're going to use your Death Ward. Is what we're
Probably.
saying. Unless she rolls really low.
What level is Shatter?
6.
It's
so wait,
originally second
I was trying
level.
to specify something. How Deirdre knows the spell, she would realistically know how much damage it would cause.
Let's say fourth level. Fourth level?
How much, like, what area would you expect it to clear out?
Shatter's 3d8 damage base at 2, second level.
So it'd be,
Yeah, but
fourth it would do
but he's
5d8.
saying if we cast it at 6th level, would it shatter the entire ceiling of the room, or would it shatter, just that
Yeah, I
one
don't know how-
section, or would its second level be more than enough to shatter the entire?
It just increases damage, does not increase area.
Okay, so it would just be that 20-foot diameter circle that would be destroyed, and possibly the rest of the cave for structural stability.
Okay.
The 20 feet's not that much, so I don't know if we would do that. If it's only the 20 feet.
Well, I mean, it'd be worth a try.
Yeah. Like, we'd only have to do it at second level according to that, right? Because it's the same
Yeah.
area. It's always going to do the same damage. Would increasing the spell level increase the, chance
The
of it
damage.
wrecking?
Oh yeah, because you're doing more damage.
Okay, so we would want to do it at a higher level.
That was my original idea, but it's still just a 20-foot area, right?
Yeah, but it moves pretty slow. So she's trying to intercept it at the same time as me, so she's like, bam, right?
Well, actually, it'd be the next turn, so it'd be right after you went up.
Yep.
But, I mean, we're all kind of
yeah.
moving at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, but she would start on the next round, is saying. So it would actually be the next 6 seconds. So it'd be right after you went into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, yeah, he's obviously in the ceiling, so.
Yeah.
All right. Shatter second level or Shatter at higher level?
Let's just do 5th, just to be safe.
What's your fifth level?
Well, I don't want the ceiling to not break, so I just want to make sure.
Fifth level damage would be 68.
Yeah, do fifth. We need to save the six because there's some things might help. I need to read them, but we need to find him afterwards if this is the one.
So fifth level.
Yeah.
Like the irresistible dance is a 6th level, so we can.
I need a con save from you.
Rick, take half damage. You can do it. You won't fall unconscious. Oh,
39.
God, yeah.
So that's 19 for you.
Plus 50.
Lavis failed. Plus 50. Yeah, it completely wrecks it. And then I roll my D100.
Wait, what did you say for damage?
19.
You said 19?
19, yes. And then
19
50
plus
from
50.
being expelled from.
Minus 50, right? Ow.
So you took 69 damage in total.
Heyo.
and
I need
what's-
to do a con save
Why?
for concentration.
Mm-hmm.
On what?
So that was a pass for the shatter, and then
No, they're both the same hit.
technically a fail for the.
It's
They're
actually two separate. It's two separate because one's bludgeoning and one's
Yeah, but
Well,
but
someone
it's a
wants-
single hit though.
no, it's not. It's actually two separate. The way it's worded, it's one from the spell, one from the being
Okay,
expelled.
okay.
So
No,
it would be
that's fine.
two instances of damage.
There was a
All right.
chance. There was a small chance that I could, pretty good chance that I could have resisted and maintained concentration on protection from evil and good, but that's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So-
Almost. Four
see if-
Okay.
points off.
So you shatter the ceiling, or Deirdre shatters the ceiling. It falls down. You see like this big, huge like coffin, like shattered underneath, fall down to the ground, with a body inside.
Oh,
Lantern.
What? How's that?
I'm holding the lantern in front of him.
and he's
Yeah,
definitely within 60 feet.
The lantern
so-
is lit up.
Oh, lit up means there's something in it, right? If we remember correctly. Okay.
Oh, So it wasn't before. Oh, good. Oh, I think it worked.
Derek runs forward to the coffin and says, "Just to make sure," and he just pulls out this giant piece of wood out that he's carried for 2 years underneath his cloak, and it's like 3 feet long, and just stabs it into his body's chest.
It's like anime large.
Oh yeah, it's just obnoxious, and it's got like splinters and stuff that are like flying off of it, and like he like jumps from like 20 feet away because he has the boots of striding and springing. It just flies down and sticks it in like a flagpole just to be safe.
Okay.
Okay, so just so
I'd
I
rather-
understood,
All right.
does the lantern go away now?
Lantern stays with you.
Yeah, we have to deliver it to.
No,
Voracious.
we don't. I
Yeah,
confirmed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just there.
oh yeah. Okay, so we
it's
we
just
get
in your possession now. Yeah, it
Oh.
does nothing now, basically.
okay.
It's a nice light.
Hey.
So-
Another endless source of light that we have.
Yeah.
Because we have like 12 of them.
I'll save myself a cantrip.
Is there anything in the coffin other than a big piece of wood?
Anything in the coffin? No, nothing.
Other than a big piece of wood and a dead body equivalent at this point.
So just
And Derek is just like profusely sweating. His
By the
hood
way,
is
you
falling
see
down.
like a very very small cavernous area that seems to have concealed this coffin.
Okay.
Huh.
So like it was a
Um,
hidden spot.
Okay. But yeah, like Derek's hood has come down and his hair is just like waving in a breeze that's not there, and he's just sweat all over his body, and he's just like, "Well, I finally did it. I can end this damn quest. I can go home."
Then we hear trumpets in the background. Da, 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 da. So while
Yes.
he's doing that, can I just sit down like on my butt and then be like, "Oh, that fucking hurt," and 5th level cure wounds myself
Okay.
for not a lot.
No, not really.
And Deirdre's just like,
Plus
"Sorry."
32.
How was I doing the voice? Sorry, or I fuck, I
I was a
can't do.
little bit like this.
Yeah, whatever. She just says sorry, Rurik. How about that? I'm done. No more
Okay.
voice.
Okay.
Nice.
So do we want to take a break here?
Yeah.
61. Okay.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Do you just want to keep going, or do you want to take a break?
I feel. I mean, I don't mind keep going, and then we take the break
I don't
before
care.
we start the
I don't need
questions
a
and
break.
stuff.
Anything.
Yeah. Like,
Chris,
if
do
you
you need a
going,
break?
I don't necessarily.
Yeah.
All
know.
right, let's just press on.
So I think it might be a good idea. We'll finish up and then take a break when we start the questions.
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh yeah. Okay, so all right, I have the lantern. I'm gonna. It's. Can I like make it shrink? I mean, it's, oh no wait, it's not large. It's like my size, right? So it's like.
Yeah,
It's a
sure.
magic
Hold on.
item. Yeah.
I'm gonna attach it to my belt so I look like a cool like
Prospector?
grave digger guy.
Right, I was gonna say Gravedigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that works even better. Yeah. Now
I-
now we just need to get some makeup for you and just make you look really pale.
I really want like grave cleric was so cool. I want to nerd out about Xanathars after this as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Which again was totally in Unearthed Arcana.
whatever. That didn't
Alright,
quite do it. I'm
real
gonna heal
quick-
myself again.
Yeah, real quick after you guys do all your healing and stuff,
Take
you
a short
look,
rest.
you see the blood river is still glowing, and it's glowing brighter now.
Well,
Can I walk away from it?
I feel like we should leave before. Are the devils still there, or did they disappear?
They're gone. Yeah,
Okay, I just was wondering if they were bound to him or not.
they were bound to him. Yes,
All
and
right,
he
good.
dies. They die.
So
Sweet.
can I,
Sweet.
Can I
Wait.
get
He
ready?
didn't technically die though. So do we have devil minions now?
No. Okay.
I had to try, guys. Sorry.
Noble effort.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty good.
I'm so glad we didn't use that horn now, because now we're gonna have it for the last fight, and that means Chris, you have the possibility of 24 extra characters that are just gonna get thrown into the fight.
On top of all of the player characters.
Hey, screw you guys.
And they'll technically have 2 different initiatives because one's gonna be Rurik's and one's
Hey,
gonna be mine.
I know.
So,
Oh, so
it'll
much
be
fun.
So great.
All right, so quest
Never mind.
complete. We saved our soul. We saved Ellie's souls because of this. So we need to
well, we need to figure out the blood glowing situation.
right. I guess that does take
That's the big
precedence.
problem.
Is there? I turned to Rurik and was like, you gotta do you got a way to summon a Voracious real quick so we can figure out the whole Ellie thing, and then we can deal with the horrible
Not quite,
Blow
but I did
liquid.
forget to do something at dawn. I regain 1. Thanks. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
But that reminds
pick up a
me.
rock.
Hold on.
I guess I would investigate with Mother Room with both my characters.
Sure.
To
Okay.
investigate the blood.
The blood rune and
I would like to
I-
sending to Voracious.
Oh yeah, because you know his name and you've met him.
I've met him. We had a great conversation.
5% chance, boys.
A failure, yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Dear Voracious, it's Rurik Fireforge, Cleric in a Harmony. We met once before. We have completed your task. Vampires, the lantern is glowing. What do I do now?
Oh, we have one word left.
Sandwiches?
Sandwich. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, so perfect.
He sends back and says, "This is very interesting technology you have at your disposal." Yes, I have him. I am very gladdened that you could get this soul of this creature to me. I will fulfill my end.
All right. Hey guys, Voracious said we're even and good. So I think we covered the Ellie thing. What about this blood? What's going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure. Jensen, Soren, what'd you find out?
What did I find out?
Oh, hey, Deirdre, can
investigate.
you detect magic on this ritually?
Spends 10 minutes.
Of course I can. That's not as high pitched.
Well, she can start the 10-minute process unless we can look.
Or
around.
just burn a first level spell slot, get it over with.
No, 10-minute process. She is our awesome trump card. We're not wasting it.
All right. So investigation, if you want to do that while the 10 minutes are going on.
Who has the best investigation?
Deirdre.
I have a grand -1.
I'm at a 0.
Can I
All
do
right.
that?
No way! Hold on. I just want to try. Oh,
Okay.
ruined! What are the odds?
Oh god.
That was Soren, right? Not Jensen.
Yeah, that was Soren. Yeah,
Technically, the odds are 2.5%.
Okay, like
But
let's
Arcana
not be
be-
math clerics here. All right, math clerics kill the party.
Yeah.
You're right.
Actually, it would be point or what? Sorry, it's 100. So 0.05 times 0.05, and that's the percentage chance of it happening.
Oh,
Chris, would Arcana be more applicative here? Or investigation?
Yes, Arcana would definitely be more applicative.
Yeah.
That's better. All right. Soren, that's Soren, right?
Jensen.
Jensen, okay. Jensen would recognize that this is almost like a sort of ritual blood, specifically used as powering something, and right now it's in the state of empowerment right now. It's like actually on the way to being done.
You want to know how to interrupt it?
I would know how to interrupt rituals, right? Me or Deirdre, because we're spellcasters. I get. Oh yeah, Jensen too. Never mind.
I'm training Arcana.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a way.
So yeah. Well. So just let everybody know. By the way, that's a 0.25%. I was wrong.
I mean, if Jensen knows how to interrupt it, she's absolutely doing it the second she realizes it's powering up.
Yeah, what do you use to interrupt the ritual process?
At least the sunblade, I guess.
So you stab the sunblade into the blood?
Yeah.
Okay, you do that and nothing happens. It starts to glow even brighter. That's partially due to the sun, though.
Derek takes a leak in the blood.
Light happens.
You drink the blood? Is that what you said?
No, Derek takes a leak in the blood.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it's okay. I thought you said drink in the blood. Okay.
No.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I mean.
No. He just
sure.
pees in it.
I'll cast Dispel Magic on it.
No, it didn't work. It's the only way he knows how to stop things.
Dispel magic. You cast it and nothing happens.
Well, I'm sorry to say, guys, I think we should just give up on this and go about our lives. I would much like to get back to my cabin.
And all of a sudden, it drops.
What drops? The blood?
the blood begins to like the blood drains basically.
Okay,
Drains.
that's what I was wondering. Yeah. All right.
So that thing is no longer. It's no longer-
I would
Is there-
I would like to. There's still some blood in it right now. It's just starting to drain, right?
Yeah, it
What-
drops pretty fast. So.
When that happens, I would like to immediately empty out my regular health potion and fill the bottle with the blood, with some of the blood.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put down potion bottle of blood.
Sure.
Just in case, it might be important.
Is there anything at the back? Like, so I saw on the map the little blood thing went for a while.
Yeah.
Is there anything back there?
Yeah, it goes to a waterfall basically where it was like ended, and like if you go all the way back there, and it's no longer draining the waterfall. Like the waterfall's no longer there.
Is there anything
Oh.
behind there, like I want to like touch the walls.
Oh yeah. Nothing. No.
Okay.
So we're apparently summoning corn here, guys.
So, do we see anything else in the room worth looking at?
No. Everything here seems to be like nothing of value is around. No.
Anybody know that reference? No. Okay.
I don't.
It's the Blood God from the Warhammer series.
No.
I don't watch
I
hip
don't
hop.
watch Warhammer. You don't watch Warhammer. It's a game.
You can
Hey, I
watch
watch Twitch.
Don't we all?
that.
I'm surrounded by heathens and heretics.
Yeah.
What do we need to do then? We're done?
Well, okay. Ellie Soul's freed. Whatever this blood shit was, it's I don't know. We can ruin the ruins. We can sunder it, collapse it.
That is an option. Yep.
There's no real. Chris, is there any other place to inspect, like any hallways, corridors?
Well,
No. This seems to lead upwards.
we could either go up
There's
or
like
we
a
can
staircase that goes upwards.
Oh, you want to take a staircase, guys?
Well, I'm not a
It's the
fan
other
of
way around.
stairs, but I am a fan of finding out things I don't already know. So, let's go.
You want some light?
Do we still have passing out trays?
You
No, because it's
No.
concentration and she polymorph.
Yeah. So you ask him if he wants some light, and he immediately just pulls out the everlasting torch that was given to him, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Also, Jensen the light bulb.
All right, I was gonna daylight for fun, but
Yeah, I never has daylight. I've had daylight breaks since session 1 with this game.
Well, you've got 2 items that give you daylight, basically.
I'm aware of it still. It was going to flee and need daylight.
it's a lot of light. It's not like a small light; it's
The-
big light.
You do realize the sword has like a 30-foot range, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
daylight's bigger.
But
Daylight's 60.
I'm going off what I saw in Critical
I
Role.
think.
It's like it was a fleeing mist storm, and then she daylighted it like at match range.
Yeah, it's 60 and then 60 more, so it's 120.
Oh, because 60 dim, yeah.
It's huge with a double Y.
So all we need to do is we need to take all the light items we're carrying and just fill a room with them, and it's the same thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I guess we'll assume the marching order from before. And go
you want to
up.
go up the stairs?
I will
Oh.
collect all of my arrows first.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I? His sword. I wanna pick up. What was Levis wearing?
Nothing. Like
Well,
he was actually naked now. He was wearing just his cloak. That was it.
Guys, I actually have
No
a
armor?
great.
No armor.
I have a great option here. We should totally just relax. I mean, we're not in any pressing matters, and yes, we need to figure this stuff out. But
That's a good
like,
call.
honestly, as far as I can tell, we can't stop it. So I think we take a short rest, we get our bearings. I mean, I'm not down to sleep. We just woke
Strategize,
up.
right? Okay.
It's a sword, by the way. Just so you know.
Can
Long sword, great sword,
Long sword.
long sword. Levis, long sword.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. It was a great sword. It was a great sword. Sorry.
I'll take it,
I have a plan for this.
but I can use it. I'll give it back to you. I just want to use it in case we need it.
I have a plan for
Oh.
this.
you're not a strength fighter though.
I'm a fighter, and I do have a +1 in strength. So, unlike Soren, I don't need magical items to be able to effectively use other things.
Can we just identify it first before while we're short resting?
Yeah.
We don't have the
Can we
identify spell.
identify it?
We don't have the identify spell.
We have Deirdre, who has all the spells.
Oh, that's right. I keep
As
forgetting
long
about
as,
that.
yeah, as long as bards have it, she
They
can.
do. It's part of their spell list. I can.
The only
confirm.
reason she didn't take it early on was because of Vermilion.
Yep. Yep. First level, right there. Identify.
Okay, yeah, she can use it.
All right, so
Does
Hut,
it do
I guess?
anything?
It's a ritual. It's a ritual, isn't it? Identify.
Optional ritual, sure.
Optional. Yeah.
Well, just so she doesn't have to use the spell is what
Right.
I'm getting at. Since we're taking a
Well-
short rest anyways.
Hut, short rest, identify, sword.
Well, she can do the identify during the short rest because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All the way through that, it's not magical.
It's just a really nice sword.
I guess
Why
we
not
could have
sword?
just. We could have shortened that process with an Arcana check. Probably.
I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Well, okay.
You have your 2 swords. I gave you the one. It's good enough. What? What?
I could always
what
use
is
more
my
blades.
sword from asshole
every-
assassin not good enough for you, Derek?
No. It is a fine, pristine blade. I need to be ready for any situation. So whether I need to use 2 pointy sticks or one really big pointy stick, it helps. Or I need to throw pointy sticks and he just starts pulling out javelins, or I just need to
In this
throw
particular
a less
formation,
pointy rounder stick and he pulls out a hand axe.
in this particular formation, you just stay behind and shoot some arrows.
Yeah, and then after that or I need to call some help, and he pulls out the horn of Valhalla.
All right, well, while he's
Or-
doing this goes in the bag of holding because I have a plan
Yeah, that's
for
fine.
it.
Or I can just kick people and punch people. That works too.
Right, with your hand or leg sticks.
Yeah, the meat sticks.
Uh, do we get a short rest?
12.
Yeah, you
What?
get short rest.
Okay, I'll do hit die first.
Sure.
Okay, I'm done. No, like that actually put me to exactly max.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I thought you needed like 1 hit point. Oh, and she does a song of rest.
Well, I don't need it, so.
Well, but for Soren / Jensen.
Right.
It's a D6, Soren, if you need it. Song of rest.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, I don't need anything. I didn't take a hit, so.
Deirdre's fine.
Simpsons full.
So I want everyone to be aware, assuming if we're not talking resistances, the person who did the most damage in this fight is the person who's done the least damage in the campaign.
You.
Jensen. No, Jensen.
Oh.
That monkey hit hard.
Oh, yeah.
That monkey was nuts.
Yeah.
60, 10 plus 12
Mhm.
is its damage.
Jesus. That could. Oh my God, that is so
All right.
crazy.
Experience.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So for the monsters, 4,730 experience.
All right. One thing I do. We are getting experience for the other ones because we overcame them, kind of thing, right?
Yes.
I wasn't.
Just
I-
less. because
Yeah.
of the-
No.
Okay.
I'm totally fine with that. I was just wondering how you rule that. So
Yeah,
I
4,730.
730.
That's
killing.
That's split for 5 people, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
So we all get 4,730, or
4,730, everybody, yes.
okay.
What
okay.
about quest experience for Ellie's soul?
I'm about to get that. Hold on.
Okay.
He's got to calculate it or find it or
So
something.
I'm trying to add this to Deirdre's too.
All right.
She dings.
So did I. Mm-hmm.
Well, also, doesn't Derek get like his campaign quest complete, right? Like,
Technically,
you've killed your
Oh
quarry.
yeah, I didn't even think about
took
that.
500 for you, by the way.
Okay, so
You can go and add that.
oh yeah, because that's gonna get me so close to the next level.
Hey, it's
I
something.
need like
did.
20,000 XP.
What level did you ding, by the way?
I am now level 7.
Okay.
So I think that gives me Indomitable.
Indomitable.
Indubitably, sir.
Domino's 9.
Oh, fun.
Oh, is that? Oh, well then what's
you
7?
get.
You're
nothing.
going to 8. 34,000 is what your next each
Okay.
few.
And I'll look
30.
up what level 7 gives me. So, oh, I think it's my second champion ability. That's what it is.
I'll let her level up on her own next session.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a note.
I get my second champion ability is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got a whole bunch of stuff because I'm a battle master. So
Yep. So starting at 7th level, you can add half your proficiency bonus, rounded up, to any strength, dex, or constitution check you make that doesn't already use your proficiency bonus. In addition, when you make a running long jump, the distance you can cover increases by a number of feet equal to your strength modifier.
Cool.
So put that on. So basically, at this point, I can effectively jump 50 feet.
Right, because you already have the boots.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's
Your
crazy.
bat truck the leaper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made that note. We're good. I'll let Deirdre level one on. Okay. For completing a Devil's Pact quest, you get a 1,500 experience.
Uh-huh.
Plus 500. All right.
Per...
And you said 34 was what I needed to get to, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And for completing the final quest, which is Lavis and the Deceivers, that quest is completed, and you get a additional 3,000 experience.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
Since Lavis was the Palpatine of my problems with the bandits, right? Because he influenced.
You don't get.
Sure, I'll give you an extra 500.
Ah.
It's not gonna help me.
So you didn't level?
Oh my God, Chris, are you sure we can't get anything
No more.
What are you like 25 XP away?
I have another question.
Yes.
So you gave Soren a level. Did you give him an XP amount, or just didn't have to give me the next level?
The base level, yeah. That was what Soren was
I
at.
can look up what that is. I guess.
What level is Soren?
Yeah, what level is Soren?
9.
9, so
9?
5,000 is the next one.
I'm 2,800 experience
no,
away.
No, he's level 9, so the next one is 64,000. Level 10 is 64,000. And then
Level
your
10 is 85,000.
No,
level
10
10 is
to 11
64.
is 85.
Yeah.
Because I'm at 82,
I'm looking at the page
Oh,
right now.
right. 'cause I haven't leveled her up
254.
yet. Yeah. 10 to
Yeah.
11, 85. That's-
So you start at 48,000 and
Yeah.
you're going to 64.
I'm still looking at 9, but I still added
Right.
the experience. So yeah, that's why I was confused.
Are you sure there isn't a random 2,800 experience I could get?
There's none.
Shit.
There'll be 2 fights the next one, so you should be able to level up by the final battle.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's why you made it an 8-hour session.
It is an 8-hour session because there's a lot of fighting.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay,
And all
so
Dude, it's gonna be so crazy. Dude, it's gonna be so crazy.
So there's you did your leveling right. Let's do your HP real quick.
Oh yeah. I'll go first.
We'll level up Deirdre later. Did Jensen level?
Yep.
All right. Well, I will roll mine first, just because I know I feel like it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's horrible.
Just 2. That's 2.
What?
Okay.
No. What?
You
2?
rolled a 2.
Oh, I rolled a 2. Okay, I was like, that's not a 2.
And then Jensen can roll HP. There you
I mean,
go.
I'm at 64, so that's not bad.
Oh, nice. What is that?
it's a goblin I painted. I'm trying to get it light.
See,
Yeah.
that is one thing I have noticed that I don't like about Skype over the Roll21 is it actually it plays the person who's the loudest, and then kind of mutes everyone else a little bit, and that kind of sucks because if someone talks over you, you can't necessarily be heard.
Yeah,
Like,
I got to talk to one of my other players who sometimes talks over people. So
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and if I ever get out of hand, because I do know I talk a lot specifically in our group,
Yeah.
just say something to me and I'll try to cut it back.
don't worry, we're gonna have some rules here. So for it,
No.
I'll explain that when we start. Oh, nice. Looks good.
Oh wow, that actually looks awesome.
Hold on.
Is that with a 3D printer? I'm guessing.
Nope. And here's
No.
the back.
Did you
Nice,
paint
isn't
it though?
Yeah, I can get his little friends.
So you bought those and painted it? Is that what you did?
Jensen, do you have all your level up stuff already done?
No, I had to do a lot of math there. It took a minute.
All right, so I need to look up
Okay.
in.
You are what level? 9?
I'm late.
Level 8. So you get the wild shape improvement.
All right, so I want to do.
And you get an ability score improvement or feat. Did you want to choose ability score or did you want to get feat?
I don't know. Give me a second.
So
Okay.
here's them unpainted, just like gray. And then here's the.
Yeah. No, they look pretty awesome, man. I have to say, you did a good job.
I'm really proud of the goblin, actually.
I like that you actually managed to get the hand green that's holding the bow.
Oh, very tiny brushstrokes.
Yeah,
Well-
right?
You can do flying creatures now at the very least.
Yeah. Not gonna get to elemental forms, which is the hope, but
Oh, yeah, you can make the giant owl now, though, can't you?
I can check my app here, see what I can do now. I can add flying to my
Repertoire.
Yeah, because I think we wanted to use the giant owl when you first started, but we couldn't because you couldn't do flying. All right. So everything's refreshed. I need to get Indomitable added, which I'm probably never actually going to use. But whatever. Indomitable. All right, and this is a class feature. Fighter. And it's, I'm just...
Yeah, there no flying things level 2. This sucks.
Really?
It's like one weird dinosaur thingy, but I've never really used that.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird that they give you flying. I guess it's more so you could like become an owl or something like that and use it for like scouting and stuff.
Yeah, flying mostly sucks. You just turn into a giant eagle everywhere.
Yep. Hey, I mean the eagles are the big thing in Lord of the Rings, guys. So
I mean, they do save the day.
I say that all the time.
In fact, people went back and like did like a critique kind of thing. If it weren't for the giant eagles, Mordor would have died, or not Mordor. Middle Earth would have been destroyed many times over.
Yeah, it's obvious.
It's kind of Gandalf's trope. He's just like, oh, we're screwed. We can never get out of this. Giant eagles.
Yes.
And then you wonder why doesn't he just call the giant eagles and then have Frodo ride on it all the way to the
So I get a feat.
Feat or a ability score improvement. Yes.
I'll get one more 4th level spell as well.
Yep. Another spell slot.
Still never used a 4th level spell, but
Neither there.
I didn't get Indomitable. I
got use those to heal.
I got, what was it? Champion. It was Remarkable Athlete. That's what it's called.
Okay. Let's finish up the session, guys. So you guys take the stairs and head up after your short rest?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I think that's what we're planning.
Okay. So you guys head up and you find yourself in this very large, mansion. It's really large. Like you find yourself basically in this nice, hall, like a great hall. Many tables are lined up with plates and stuff all the way across these tables. And there's a big, they're each if you were to look at it from when you came up the stairs, you'd see a bunch of vertical, long tables across. And then at the very, very far side of the room, there's one that's turned perpendicular to the rest of the tables, turned towards, sideways. And it's a lot longer and has a huge chair sitting in the middle. It's almost like a throne.
So this is the room we saw way back in season 2 when we had the flash to.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
This is this room. Yes.
Okay. I'm just the memory man. I gotta clarify things. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, this mansion has 2 rooms that look exactly the same. What is wrong with this?
Does it?
Sorry.
Distance-wise, do we feel like we're in the volcano?
No, you're not in the volcano.
Okay.
Okay.
Underground mansion.
Yeah, well, we have to assume that this mansion's underground.
Are
then?
there any windows?
Because I'm a
There's
wanderer,
plenty
so
of them.
direction and measurements
look
and
at
maps
them?
and stuff. I can.
Yeah, you see a normal day.
Well,
You see a fog cloud on the horizon. You see in the foyer, you open up the foyer, there's 6 torches lit up.
okay, it's
Concealed.
Derek walks up to us like, oh, it must have been something similar to how the island was disappearing when we were coming towards it. Remember when Deirdre scouted up into the air to see how far we could go teleportation-wise? The island kept coming in and out of vision.
Huh.
Well, I say we get to exploring, guys. That throne looks pretty interesting. I'd like to go investigate it. I start walking towards the throne.
Yeah, I guess we just lightly spread out and investigate everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to stay within vision of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, from what you can tell, this seems to be a place of eating. Some of the chalices are still filled with blood. Obviously, this is a vampire's eating area. But it's completely empty. There's no one here.
Well, I wonder where all the occupants are.
Is there any dried blood, or does everything look pretty fresh in the goblets?
Fairly fresh, maybe a couple days old.
Okay.
All right. So based on where we went up the stairs, because you said we went up some stairs to get here, would I be able to determine like what general direction inside the mansion we would need to go to get to the waterfall with my wanderer feature? Like I don't get lost and stuff like that.
Hold up, say that one more time.
So we went up. I'm assuming we went up to the stairs in a different direction than that blood waterfall came from, right? They weren't like right next to each other.
If you saw if you saw it, it was basically to the left side. There was a staircase.
Yeah. So I'm saying, would I be able to possibly make a route in, or at least what direction we need to head inside the mansion to get to where that waterfall would have fallen down from?
No, because that would be towards outside.
Okay, but I would know that it's towards the outside.
Correct.
So, okay, that's what I wanted to concern, because that's what we were going to investigate, was all that. So
Yeah.
well, I mean, we can either I keep changing the accent too much. We can either stay here and hope somebody comes home, or we can we can explore. I mean, there's more mansion here, I'm sure.
Well, I wonder
I'm
what
sure
happened to those adventures that we were trying to catch up to.
Well, that's a good point. I figure, and he looks at like, he goes to look at his wrist, and then like, wait, why did I look at my wrist? And then goes like, yeah, it would be right about time for them to be traveling here on boat. I'm sure they would. You wait, and I have to ask you, Chris. It's only been a day, so would they have been able to arrive from what we expect? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So they would be somewhere on the island. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is where they were going, yeah.
All right. Well, did we have any other information on what they were going after? I mean, I know they were going after
Vampires.
Vampires. I mean, I would assume they would try to find this place, right?
I mean, that makes sense. So if we want to meet up with them, and
Yeah.
I mean, at least tell them, hey, we killed Lavis, we're done. You can go. Yeah, I mean, it's like common courtesy among monster slayers, really.
And absolutely. And one thing I do want to say that we might want to do, since
Set
these
a
vampires,
welcome banner. You're right.
Well, that is a great idea too. I'm sure we could put something together with the club. But I'm thinking, since all these vampires are going to die anyways because of the other adventure group and us killing Lavis and stuff, well, nobody owns any of the stuff in this mansion anymore. So we might get go about and acquire some of the valuables these vampires may have accustomed.
Whether you help me or not, I am the rule of finders keepers.
Oh, well, I'm glad you understand and you see the light that is wisdom or something.
Jensen
Let's go loot
Soren,
the shit out of this place.
you want to go loot?
I'm down.
We have. Oh, by the way, we have a second bag of holding, Soren. Fuck, why am I messing this up?
What's this? I lift up my cape and you just see it on my back.
Did we ever fill up the first one?
Well, we got a lot of shit in there, but I don't know if it's actually full or not.
Why risk it? I mean, really, I treat it as one.
I
Like
figure
if I were to have a list of things that I had, I would definitely put them on a single sheet.
Yeah. One thing we can do is we find a giant pile of gold. We could just stuff gold into the one bag until it pukes it out, and then we know how much we can fit in that one. And then we just stuff gold into the other bag, and I mean, problem solved, right?
Right. But first, I really want to find like some paper or some like sparkly letters and like make a nice welcome sign for the adventurers. You know,
You do that.
treat them nicely. Deirdre, will you help me, Deirdre?
Yeah. In any. Of course I will.
Yes. Okay, Deirdre.
God.
Rurik.
Thank you so much. Deirdre better come back for that 8-hour session, or I'm gonna be pissed because I'm gonna do that for 8 hours. Anyways, I'm sure they got some paper and writing utensils because those are so special and awesome in their vault. So I'm gonna go look for that. Just go.
I still have some ink from one of my former compatriots, so we're good.
Oh, was it the white-haired fella that I was supposed
that's
to?
him.
It's always so great when your fans fall and you get all their stuff. I mean, it's so sad. So
Hey,
sad.
Chris,
Yes.
I'm going to take Resilient Constitution.
Okay. I
Nice.
think I know which one that one does, but let me look up.
Plus
Oh,
one to
that's
the
the saving
score.
throw
Con
one, right?
saves.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the same thing.
it's what
Con
I took
saves,
at.
and you get a +1 or something like that as well, right?
Yeah. +1 to the score and proficient in those saves.
So that makes you a 14 now, right?
What's it called again?
Resilient. It's a feat.
It's what I took at level 8.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I
When you
gotcha.
became
Okay.
a gnome and your constitution became 19 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. I like it.
Well, would anybody like to accompany me as I go on a grand looting spree and steal all the dang valuables these vampires hold dear?
My characters are investigating / looting.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me tell you the loot about in this area. So the vampires hold no gold of value. Like they don't hold any of the gold or anything.
No
from
shiny
what-
stuff?
From what you can tell, a lot of the stuff is actually embedded in items. So it's like, oh, these plates are really nice. They're like not silver plate.
Like, okay, so I want to envision this as we're running around and like I've got one of the bags of holding and I'm doing the scene from How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey as he's running through all the houses and just stuffing stuff in the bag. That's what Derek is doing, just
Okay,
for a
so-
visual for everybody.
Okay, so basically you're just stealing a whole bunch of stuff that you'll have to sell later.
Like even the cutlery, everything,
Right.
like just.
I'll just list it as Lavis Mansion goods.
But what else do we find, Chris?
That's like I'm saying. That's
Okay.
you're not finding anything like straight up money. You're finding like items that the money has been put into.
And with our amazing powers of investigation and barter, I would like to know roughly how much this might be worth in a general ballpark of thousands of gold.
Oh, before I forget, I want to go back downstairs and rip out Lavis's teeth.
Yes, because he wanted the vampire teeth, or he wanted the fangs specifically.
Right. Rurik also gets the Lavis's.
I'm going to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, it's a little hard because the giant stake that I had been carrying around is really wide after the chest part, so you kind of have to like reach around it to try and pull the teeth out. And it's just awkward.
I have gnome hands. I'm fine. Strong gnome.
Yeah,
hands.
yeah. There you go.
All right, what do you detect magic for?
I'm just going to, I turn it on, then I walk around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing magical around. Does that? That's.
30 feet around me, and I have 2 minutes to walk.
And when everybody comes back into the main room after
Is it a
our-
radius of 30? So it's like
Yeah.
60-foot circle.
30 feet around you.
and so when everyone comes back and convenes in the throne room.
There's magic above you.
Oh, okay. And
Right
convenes
above me?
back in the feast hall.
Like it would be upstairs.
And they can. Okay, sorry.
I go
What-
get it.
Sorry. Are you done? Sorry.
Do
You
you-
keep pausing.
Do you head up there
Yeah, I have.
by yourself?
I'll take Soren because it's convenient.
Okay.
Because he can't say no.
Come on, me.
Or wait, does Soren take you though? That's the question.
I'm the
'cause
one
he
with
is
Detect Magic on.
he is the badass. So do you follow him or the other way around?
Minor
Okay.
details. It's not going in the book.
All right. Anyways, what were you saying? Derek.
Thorin Jensen. Oh.
No, Derek. What were you going to do?
Oh, well, I was saying, when we're all convening back, they find me sitting in like the throne-like chair in the feast hall, and I'm just, I've got the bag set on my chest, and I'm just like chuckling to myself, just, taking the most regal posture I can, and just sitting there.
Okay, and then you two finished the welcome sign that you were doing.
Yeah.
And do you hang it up like above the hall?
Yeah. Kind of like imagine like the happy birthday type of style, right?
Sure.
But it just says
okay.
welcome.
Okay. So Jensen and Soren, you both head upstairs and you find this room that trying to make your way around the top floor, and you kind of open like you see the door open and you hear some talking, and do you walk up to the talking noises?
Can I interpret anything?
Yeah, there's some conversation going on. It seems like it's nothing important. Like it's just like random stuff talking about like we ended up like there's a bunch of. It's hard to. I'm trying to think of what they were talking about last night.
Okay,
It
sounds like a bunch of adventurers talking to each other.
It's a chattering thing. Like I can't believe you did this, Gala. You
Mhm.
hear that specifically?
Oh.
So it's very similar to the conversations we had after defeating Lavis,
Yes.
in the sense of it's just nonsense.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jensen will stand there, and then Soren will go get the rest of the party. Just playing it safe, because it sounds like nonsense, not evil.
Sure.
But just to make sure, I'm getting the rest of the party.
Okay.
All right, what do you come down and say?
I come down and say,
Derek's sitting there on his chair, just chuckling at himself with this giant bag sitting in front of him.
I kind of quietly mouth, talking above us.
No, he's not looking at you.
Motion to come.
Yeah, he doesn't see that. He's not looking at you.
All right, I'll be like,
Go in front of you.
hey, Jensen, we finished the sign. Yeah, we did it. It looks great.
I give you a quiet,
Oh, yeah. I was like, what was the
and then
second?
I motion to come on.
Okay, I follow. Deirdre follows.
Derek kind of nods and then just like tucks the backpack behind him underneath his cloak and slips it on. Just make sure it's secure and then starts going.
Okay. So you
Oh,
guys reconvene together and then look to see what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek just kicks the door open with his longbow drawn.
No, it's open. It's ajar.
Oh, can it be like slightly shut so I can kick it open dramatically?
No, because that's not how
All
I
right.
need to do it.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. So
I need
Derek,
continuity here.
All right. So Derek just jumps into the opening with his longbow drawn.
Yeah, and then they turn around and notice the five of you as you see the five of them, and yeah, that's where the session
Awesome.
is, and that's where we'll pick up
They still
on
don't
Sunday.
looting, or they're great at looting.
What?
So,
So
in
they
my
either struggle
head,
looting or they're great at looting.
Yeah.
head, as we meet them, it cuts to the welcome sign and it just like falls.
And even worse, it
It's
falls down and
ruined.
it kind of sways to one side and it manages to catch one of the torches that was lighting up the room and just sets on fire and burns to ash.
That's a little over dramatic. I just want to know, like, it's ruined.
But that's the great thing, like that you got to make it over.
Okay, yeah,
It makes it
just
so much
a little bit
better.
of fire,
All right.
and then fade to black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fade to black. All right. Excellent. Well, that's a campaign.
So good. I really enjoyed this session. We were really weird, but mostly I was really weird, but
All right. Real quick, everyone will be getting inspiration for next session. You'll have one to use. Okay.
so Jensen gets it for both characters.
He doesn't think it's for both characters.
I mean,
Did
Soren
yours-
still has his from.
I know. I'm aware.
Oh, I still had mine. I totally forgot. I
Didn't even
forgot.
cross the line, I
inspiration was-
couldn't-
So inspiration is there for everyone for next session. So everyone will have it.
I'm assuming I have like 7 hours of foresight.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
yes, you still have about 6. I will say 6.5.
So in the notes, make sure you write that he has foresight, Rurik, just to be safe. Or Chris. I mean, that
I
works
can
too.
write it. It's my. my
Soren.
Well,
has
everybody write it just to be safe, and I'll
foresight.
remember.
Deirdre will probably recast it in the ball if we long rest.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that's a good idea because you use the ball.
Yep.
Okay. Name of the episode.
Getting shit done. I don't know.
By the way, the 8-hour episode is going to be called a movie episode. So we're going to have a name from the movie too, just so you know.
Dude, no, that's gonna be so awesome.
4 seasons
right.
and a movie.
We're season
Yeah.
What happened? I'm trying to think of like the cool combat, like what went on.
Now, honestly, we always do better with the episode names when it's about something weird. that
In
we
my
did.
head, I'm thinking Thunderstruck because of the shatter,
I like it. That's
and
definitely
that's kind of like that completed
Well-
a number of like things at once.
Thunderstruck. So that means we're giving the title name, like the action that gives our episode a name, to the person who's not even
Who's
here.
it? Oh no! All of my ideas were what Deirdre did. So
Oh, I know, right?
My first thought was Ape Smash.
Ape Smash,
Ooh.
yes, Yes, or Jensen Smash. I mean, that's perfectly fine too.
I didn't want to attribute myself to it.
No, dude, I'm totally okay with it.
Smash.
We'll do Ape Smash. I like that one. We'll do
Yeah.
an exclamation mark on the Ape Smash. Just
Yeah.
so.
Well, I like the fact that it's really weird and quirky like the rest of our name episodes. So you have to have watched the episode to understand what that means. It's so great.
So let's run through episode names for fun. Now that we have all 40.
Sure.
You want to do it or you want me to, Rick?
I'll take the first half.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. No, we'll switch every season. You'll do season 1, he'll do season 2, you do season 3, he'll do season 4.
If you remember them.
Yeah, let's complicate it.
No, I'm saying you two switch.
Oh,
Like,
I
just-
thought you meant
like-
all of us.
Yeah. Oh, no. God. I
Okay,
don't
so season 1,
host them.
episode 1, Portals. Episode 2, Gnomish Escort. 3, Wild Magic. 4, A Test of Friendship. 5, A New Old Friend.
Friend.
6, Three's a Party. 4's a Crowd.
Yes.
7, Unnecessary Conflict.
Conflict.
8, The Road to Glory.
Yep.
9, The Price of Vengeance.
Did
10.
not remember that.
Felicity.
Felicity.
Chris?
Okay. Season 2, episode 1. My dead brother gave me this dress.
Best title ever. We're never gonna let you live that down.
Episode 2, The Journey Home. Episode 3, Sleuth, Stealth, and Smash. Episode 4, The Questions That Remain.
Or White Light, We Found Tommy.
Yes.
Episode 5, Defying the Odds. Episode 6, Endings, Beginnings, and the Consequences of Each.
Yeah.
Episode 7, Family Bonds. Episode 8, 1, 2, 6.
the Cyclops is man.
Episode 9.
My favorite.
How do you feel about Blood, Death, and Massacre?
That's great. Yeah. How we recruited Deirdre. Oh, that was great.
Episode 10, Revelations.
Revelation.
Season 3, Episode 1, Just Like Old Times / Keepers and Deceivers.
Yep.
Episode 2, Secrets Don't Make Friends. Episode 3, The Shit We Carry With Us.
With us.
Episode 4, Shop Till You Drop.
Drop. Yep. That was the shopping episode.
Episode 5, The Raven. Episode 6, Under Pressure. Or, parentheses, my healing capabilities are not available.
Oh, God.
God, that was that long ago? Man.
Yes.
Episode 7, When Campaigns Collide. Or, Doing Things for No Reason. Or, Consequences of a Choice.
Yes.
I love that, it's episode 8, The Burden of Friendship. Rurik's personal title for it, Fuck Soren.
Yes. Yes.
Episode 9, Light in the Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 10, I don't think we're in Autaria anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Season 4, episode 1.
Wait. I don't think we're in Autaria anymore. That was the one where we went to the Feywild, right?
Feywild.
Yeah.
The other episode title for that you guys never wrote down was Squirrel Chris. Or Squirrel Chris Returns. I think.
Chris, right.
Yeah, it was Squirrel Chris Returns because we met him once before as Frank, and then I killed him.
Season 4, episode 1. Apple Bottom Hags, Boots with
Beats
the Burr.
with the burr,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, every time I hear that.
I love it. It's so good.
It's amazing.
Episode 2, Rurik's Defiance. Episode 3, Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
That was Northern Territories.
Episode 4, The Bears.
The Bears.
The
That was when we
Bears.
fought the Ice Devils.
Episode 5 is Leroy Jenkins. Episode that was a good episode, by the way. Episode 6, Crab and Stab.
Yes, Crab and Stab.
Episode 7, Hunter and the Thief.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 8, Chaotic Neutral.
Oh, craziest episode there.
So good.
Episode 9, Deal or No Deal.
Mm-hmm.
And episode 10, Ape Smash.
Yeah. So, does everybody remember what the most statistical anomalous thing we did all campaign?
Yeah, Soren's fucking
Five
crits?
20s in a row.
On death saves, my goodness.
Yes.
That was-
Which, by the way, would be what, a 5% chance? I'm doing the math. Guys.
5%, yeah, right.
Well, because it's rolling a 20 is a 5% chance on it.
Yeah, 5% times.
Yeah, well, no, but times itself so many times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever that would be.
I think we already picked it. It was like 1 in 1,125,000.
I thought it was higher than that.
I thought it was like 3 million.
I don't know. You do the math. I'm not a math
Yeah.
cleric.
I can't be bothered.
That's next campaign.
You'll be a math robot here soon.
Yep, math cleric. It's my own custom class.
All right, so it's 0.000003125.
Yeah, but that's 1 out of what?
Oh, I don't know. Type
It's
that in.
really, really low. Might
Yeah.
add. That is almost impossible to ever see again. Basically, you'll never see that again in your life.
And we caught it on stream. Whew.
Can't die.
Soren is going to be the immortal character that lives all the way.
That plot armor.
Plot armor. Okay.
All right, let's see if it'll give it.
break. Let's take a break. We'll come back and I have questions for you guys.
Sure,
So-
and I'm going to end the stream just because,
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, this is just going to be a bunch of bullshitting and fangirling over Xanathar. So anyway,
All right.
guys, thank you so much for coming out and watching. This was the end of Exemplars of Autaria for our part of the campaign. However, Sunday, 2 p.m. till 10, it's going to be a long motherfucker. It's gonna with the other party campaign and our campaign coming together, and we're going to kill the big bad evil guy. Hopefully. Maybe we die. Who knows? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow with
I really wish Google had a way of doing this much easier.
with some Dauntless, and yeah. Okay, bye.